Horse sound.
Apply horse sound. Activate horse sound terror. Thank you. That was perfect. Hello, everyone. We are back for the Gradient League Ruin Edition. I'm skipping introductions today. Where we last left off in Professor Dragonsblood's team of researchers ventured into the mountains north of Johto to search for the Senjo Temple. They were attacked by a trio of villains who killed Professor Dragonsblood, and the researchers were sent backwards in time to the time of kings, castles, swords, and sorcery. They were guided by Jiji, an old drampa who had been waiting for them for over 8 centuries, as part of a prophecy. Upon reaching the new keep, the researchers met with Emmett and Casper, the butler and guard for their bastion, Dragon's Blood Keep. Their guide, Jiji, led them to the capital city, Kingswatch. After visiting some shops, the party participated in a Knights Open challenge and emerged victorious, gaining fitted gear, money, and the title of Apprentice Knights. They were given instruction to journey out and find their order for which they most belong. And lastly, Jiji took them to Kingswatch Castle, where King Cillian skeptically sat waiting for their arrival. Their confirmation that they were the Prophetic Five led him to disclose that he is in dire need of their assistance. And that is where we pick back up. You are within Kingswatch Castle. You are in the throne room before the throne of King Cillian. He's this thinner averaged height man with red hair. He wears the crown. He has a breastplate on with the engraving of a superior on the front, and wrapped around the base of his throne is his superior Tourmaline. Cillian had said that he is in dire need of your assistance after he got confirmation that you are the Prophetic Five. So that is where we will start. He continues and says, I'm sure you're all wanting to figure out how you're going to be getting home, right?
Also, that wasn't really. It didn't occur to me that we could do that, so it didn't
I
approach
mean,
the
it'd be
list of
nice to find
priorities.
out.
Well, if for no other reason than just for self-preservation and trying to get home, then I have the means to do so for you. Or at least, I have the knowledge on how. You see, this prophecy beset upon our land by the great wizard Arturo, who told us about 5 warriors who would come from the future. They would arrive here with knowledge untold and help us take on a rising calamity that would spell the end for our kingdom, for our country, and fall the world into evil for centuries to come. Because of this, our researchers through the years, our wizards and our kings, we've learned of legendary artifacts, the powers of the creators of the world. They've left behind clues, and we think we have knowledge of just exactly what you need to get back to your time. And as the prophecy foretells, in doing so, you will be saving us. We're not exactly sure how, but surely fate will be intertwined.
Let me get this straight. We were just brought here and now are being required to fight for you?
Well, if you plan on making your way home, then I'm afraid neither of us really have the choice.
What kind of evil are we talking about?
Total extinction of Pokemon. Total enslavement of those who do not believe in the new order of the Dark Knights that seek to take over our kingdom. The fighters from Farfield, they They do not agree with our ways. Sure, Pokemon are feral. There are plenty of monsters out there that wish to do us harm. But they believe that the mingling of humans with Pokemon is unwise. They believe that it's unnatural. These beasts that did not evolve from the animals from millennia past, but instead have just appeared within the last few centuries.
If
I'm
you're
gonna look at
hesitant,
sticks.
if you're hesitant to go and fight, then I can take your place.
I think we're all gonna need to fight on this one.
I'll try to learn how to fight for 5 people in one. If I have to.
And what say the rest of you?
Is this the only way that we can go home if we fight for you? You can't just slide us the information.
Well, I was going to give you the information. What I was getting at is, as the prophecy foretells, your activity in gathering these items, these artifacts, these powers from the legendary Pokemon, it's fated that you'll be fighting anyway. So if you really do seek to go home, then war is in your future.
It was like one causing the other.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Fate is a fickle mistress like that.
Mm.
I mean, I'm in.
Well, we can split that up four between us. We only have to fight like two people.
He
Not the worst
raises
thing
an
ever.
eye. He says, "What do you mean by only fight 2 people? The Knights of Farfield, they're innumerable."
Innumerable.
More so meaning fighting for, in the stead of any of our companions who are hesitant to go lay down their lives for combat.
The way I see it is, if you really are the Prophetic Five, then all 5 of you will be fighting. There's not really an avoidance
I mean,
of it.
that does add up.
It was never the Prophetic 2 or 3, but it would require all 5 of you to fulfill that prophecy, and if you don't, then I don't think you're the 5 we've been waiting for.
That's fair. That would be kind of a terrible prophecy. I mean, it wouldn't rhyme anymore. It'd be like the told of 2.
Far from the
Fourth
worst thing I've
on 4.
had to deal with. Put me where I gotta throw the people out there down there, the things we gotta find, and yeah, we'll do it.
You see this serpentine head lurch forward slowly, like creep right next to you. And you hear it, Abby, are you gonna fight?
Looks down dejectedly. Oh, I suppose.
That's the
It
spirit,
really can't
Abby.
be that bad, guys. I mean, we get to learn how to be knights. Isn't that cool?
No.
Oh.
You see Gigi's just sitting there smiling. And he says, "Fear not, King Cillian. I'll be training up these 5 whelps, so they are tip-top shape for whenever the prophecy's time to be fulfilled. Isn't that right, kids?"
Yeah.
I'm not a whelp.
You got it, Jiji.
Sure.
Okay, well, Cillian, if you don't mind, you can go ahead and tell them all the boring stuff. I'm going to take a nap. And he sort of turns and like slugs away a little bit and then just lays down in the middle of the carpet.
Oh, I'm so sorry about our old man.
I
He's
think he was gonna train us. You'd want to know what we were training for, but all right.
he's been in a room for 800 years.
Yeah.
Cillian looks.
Sleeping for that long, you'd think he'd be done.
Cillian looks and he says, it's not it's not surprising that a guardian from Arturo the Wizard himself would be so aloof. The stories I've heard of him are far and in between, but everything that I have read is that he wasn't a very respected person until his later years in life, when everything he had prophesied began to come true. At first, everyone thought he was a crackpot, but then, one by one, everything he promised began to hold fact to them.
Well, it sounds like society is at fault right there, honestly.
Hashtag relatable.
No one could have foresaw that the emergence of Pokemon would have been so swift.
Emergence?
Well, you see, Arturo said that one day creatures unknown with immeasurable power would begin popping up throughout the world, first in small batches, and things that felt familiar, and then only grow to be more mysterious as time went on. It apparently hasn't always been like this, and there was a fusion of worlds, so to speak. Things that come from other spaces. They began bleeding over into ours, as if they'd always been there. Fossils of Pokemon that never existed in this world, forming and finding themselves slammed between rocks. No record of these beasts ever having been on Earth before. But suddenly, just as soon as these strange insects and birds began popping up, so did the bones. And as time went on, more beastly creatures began to show their face. This only happened in the last millennia. Arturo was of the first who knew how to interact with these beasts, control them, find ways to get them on our side. If anyone is to be contributed to humankind melding with Pokemon, it's Arturo himself.
Interesting.
I'm sorry, do we know about this in, like,
You do not.
the modern world?
No.
So these just appeared one day, or started appearing one day.
I don't... That seems kind of hard to believe. I mean, Pokemon have been around the whole time, haven't they? You don't just get a whole host of creatures popping up out of nowhere.
He shrugs and he says, Arturo had the gift of sight unlike anyone else ever has. The greatest seer in all of history. Well, I suppose I should tell you what it is that we believe that you'd need to get back home.
I was about to ask, like, you mentioned artifacts and stuff we need to go find.
Thankfully, finding artifacts is kind of our job. Or I really wanted it to be my job, so I paid a lot of money for people to teach me so that it could be my job. And then that kind of didn't pay off, but well, at least I don't have student loan debt in the past.
Cillian sort of raises an eye and he says, well, what we're looking for, these artifacts, there are 4 in total, and we've yet to uncover the name of the 4th. But the first 3, we know you'll need the sacred flame, a gift from the legendary bird Ho-Oh. You'll need the Eon flute, Something that'll wake up the Wishmaker. And the prison bottle, said to house the mischievous legendary Pokemon Hoopa.
Well, that's a lot of information. Can you write this down?
He sort of looks around and he raises a hand, and you'll see an assistant, his like court mage will approach. They are wearing one of those hats that sort of like hangs halfway off their head from how much extra fabric there is. They're wearing like the jerboa, the neck frill, very Shakespearean in their dress, and with a
Goofy pants with the tights.
yeah, and the shell toes and everything. They have a quill, and they will begin to write everything down on a piece of parchment and then roll it up for you, and then hold it out.
Thank you.
I hope that it shouldn't be too. I hope it would come obvious to you, but obvious. Do not let this information fall into the wrong hands. My recommendation is that you remember it. If you have it written down, it's more likely that forces unseen would be able to find it. I know you come from a time much different than ours, so I ask, do you have magic where you come from?
We have
We have
tools
science.
that give you mental health disorders.
That too.
Well, here
No.
there are those who have the ability to see from afar, known as the term scrying.
Sounds fake. Sounds fake and kind of stupid. Not something I would ever get caught dead doing.
The Black Knights especially. I mentioned before their forces are innumerable. Everyone in Farfield is trained from a young age on how to use weaponry, how to tame and dominate over Pokemon, how to use magic, how to alchemize. Each and every citizen of Farfield is a force to be reckoned with, and they seek total destruction of the rest of our way of life.
That's problematic.
Indeed. My recommendation is this. You won't be able to go and get these artifacts just by going and walking for them. We had a hard enough time figuring out that they even exist, let alone learning the name of them or having to give them names ourselves. You're going to need to train up. Build your strength, build your arsenals, your weaponry. Build your bond with your Pokemon. You'll need their strength if you are to see this war through.
Makes sense.
So, your recommendation is to go find the guilds, I guess.
If that is how you seek strength, the path to strength it varies for each person. Your path is the one that you need to forge yourself. I don't know what the prophecy holds for you. All I know
We about
is
to
what
have
it
a
says.
training arc?
I think we're about to have several training arcs.
Choose out your OST, and we'll be doing a time skip soon. Now,
Episode 3, hell yeah.
But you hear come from behind you.
Is that a door? I turn around and look behind me.
You turn around and you see that the fur around Jiji's tail lifts up and then slowly goes back down.
I was about to make a joke, but then
He farted.
What do we
That's
learn
so
from this?
sad.
Does it smell like eggplants and mint?
Huh? He sits up.
Oh.
What was that?
Okay,
I'll
we're
just
gonna
shake
take our
my head.
we're gonna take our granddad, who's also a dog but also a lizard, and we're gonna try and figure out what our paths are, I guess.
Oh, we're already on that
Unless
part?
you have any other. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I already had a
Unless you have
training
any
regimen
other
all planned out.
advice for...
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, no, King Cillian, did you tell them what they needed? And Cillian's like, I believe so. I've told them all I know about the prophecy. The items that they'll need to gather. Okay, well, come on, kids.
Thank you, Your Majesty. We won't let you down.
Oh, yeah. And Jiji bows. And then he turns and goes, see you later.
Oh, this dragon.
He's so nonchalant and chill AF. And I follow along.
Sort of nod my head at the king and then follow right behind.
He nods, and he says, we're all depending on you, Prophetic Five.
No prep.
No.
Can we not have a name? Every time you say that, I think we're being called the Pathetic Five, and it's kind of bringing my spirits down.
Well, come up with a more fearsome name for your order, for your party.
Crazy, cool, awesome, badass dudes.
I'm not calling you that.
Oh.
We'll figure it. We'll figure something out.
Listen, I only had the name of the keep in my head. I don't have anything else for you. I'm sorry. I didn't even name my Pokemon. Well, I kind of did, but like also I didn't. I knew from the past what me in the future had already named him,
Cassie,
and so I just gave him that name again. Huh?
come on.
Okay.
You, just go. We're leaving.
You turn and continue down the carpet, down the center of the throne room, heading towards the entrance of the castle, and making your way to the large drawbridge as where you first entered. And as you do, you'll pass by several knights. You'll see that there are more attendants and servants in the castle that are moving here and there. And crossing back into the drawbridge, you find yourself on the cobbled streets of King's Watch once more. Jiji says, well, you got anything else you want to do?
Got our weapons. We got armor.
If not, I think I'm ready to show you the ropes.
Oh, did we get any like supplies in case we get hurt?
Huh?
You know, bandages or herbs or whatever you guys use.
What?
First aid.
You got money, don't you?
Go get?
What did you say?
You got money, don't you?
Yes, that's why I was saying I was ready to leave, because we needed to go buy that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless we already did. Then I don't want to waste my money. I have a whole lot of it. I don't exactly have an allowance. Been living on ramen noodles for a week. I think I got scurvy.
Well, I'm broke.
So
Well, we weren't really expecting you to be the breadwinner here.
Looking
Hang
at
on.
his gigantic cape.
Hang on. Why are you broke? Didn't you win all that money gambling on us?
Yeah, and then I bought this bitchin' cape.
oh my goodness.
Does the cape serve a purpose?
Makes me look cool.
Okay, but will we be able to tell you look cool if we fucking die?
Hopefully. You won't, though. You'll be fine.
So let's go get some medicine while we're in town.
DM, I want Start scheming a plot to steal that fucking cape.
Okay. All right, Will, where do you want to go looking for medicine?
Wasn't there a general store that had like potions and such?
There sure was. You head to the general store.
Yeah.
You said, welcome back. You must have found something you fancied if you're returning. Yes?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm thinking.
Medicine.
Pull up my Pokemon's character sheet real quick so I can actually see that.
I have
also am gonna be in here.
I have a fine selection of restoratives that you could take with you and use, yes?
Okay. I'm thinking. I made 2 potions.
Yes. How about I make a little deal for you? Yes, you like deals? You like saving a little bit of money?
Fucking
Depend-
saving money.
Depends
Yeah.
what kind of deal we talking.
I will give you 2 of these healing potions and 1 revive potion. Something that will bring you up from the brink of death with a little bit of vitality attached. I will give you this cluster of items for 600 gold. That's 100 gold off.
That sounds like a good deal to me.
Is this a deal you're extending to all of us?
Sure.
Right. Okay, so it's 600 each for all of these?
Yes, if you would like 2
a group?
potions and 1 revive potion, then yes, 600 gold is my price. The bundle.
What
Yeah,
if I
do you have
add
anything else we
something
can
more
bundle
to
in there?
that bundle?
Yeah,
Is
that's what I was
say,
gonna ask.
say one more.
Can I add something to the bundle?
I don't think so. I'm already taking quite a price hit by giving you a discount by buying these items together.
Okay, well, how much are your groomer kits?
Groomer kids.
What are you trying to get up to over there?
Just gonna squint at you.
Sheesh. I'll take the bundle though. Bundle.
I think that's all I need for now. So everybody else can grab your stuff.
It is going to be 500 gold for a groomer's kit.
Totally not fiddling with Pokopia while we do this.
Pokomaxing.
May I interest any of the rest of you in any other items or fanciful deals for you?
Man, I don't know. I don't even have some information pulled up. I thought I was tired.
You good?
Yeah. Don't
Well,
worry
You say
about
so.
it.
Whenever you venture out, your ventures, yes?
Prophesized.
Yeah.
As you traveled around, perhaps we could have some sort of other deal under the table, so to speak.
Like what?
I am looking to expand my enterprise throughout other parts of the region. Perhaps if you visit the villages or the other cities, you could put in a good word for my general store, yes.
Oh, okay.
Simply tell them Calamus
I just wanted
Harblegrave
to.
wishes to set up
Oh,
shop
God.
in their town.
And what do we get in return?
I will pay you a handsome fee.
Just
Okay.
for saying that?
If you bring back some sort of proof that they are considering, it will be worth your while. Get a writ of some kind from someone in power there, and just that says that they're considering my offer. Or if they've agreed already, that will work even better. Tell them about
Sounds
my great and reasonable prices and all of my great bundle deals that I've created. You know, I'm the only one here in King's Watch who will give you a deal like this.
I'm sure.
all
Well,
right.
side hustles always help. Um, this shit is running too slow. I'm not gonna be able to pull up the item list.
What
I'm
are
just gonna go.
what are you looking for? Because I've got the PDF right here.
I don't know. I was gonna look at the list to see if there was anything at all that I should buy before leaving, but
Okay, gotcha. Are you looking for like any medicine items, or are you looking for gear too?
um, gear mostly. I feel like we'll be okay with a bunch of potions and some revives on a couple people.
Okay. So for
Dear God, I hope so.
travel gear, we have collection jars, first aid kits, fishing lures, saddles, ropes, sleeping bags, tents, fire starter kits, and a water filtration kit, as well as bait. There are also repels.
Are we gonna be camping out a lot?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
well,
oh, jeez. We should probably get stuff like sleeping room, water filtration,
how much is
and
a sleep?
also,
Bedroll will run you 1,000 gold. It's made out
Oh,
of
never.
premium hide.
do you
Well.
have a slightly less premium one?
No,
Do
I
you have like
only
just
sell.
kind of a dog shit bedroll?
No, I do not sell dog shit. I only I only sell premium items.
Okay, we're not super liquid right now, man.
No, you
We're
look
kind of
quite
displaced. We
solid.
don't have direct income. I.
How much for a water filter?
500 gold.
Alright. I'm just gonna give him 500.
Fantastic. May I interest you in pairing this with a fishing rod and lure? Perhaps some bait.
For how much more?
Well, the bait is, of course, one-time use, and you will not get very, very far by just purchasing one bait or two baits. You would want several baits. But if you were to purchase a fishing lure instead, this could last you a lifetime, because as I said, I only sell premium items. It would be 1,500 gold for a fishing lure, and in old rod I can toss in for 100 gold used.
What if instead of me buying my water filter by itself, you toss in the water filter and we pay you 1,600 for the whole thing?
No, I said the fishing lure and the old rod together are already 1,600. You're asking for 500 for free. No.
I only have so much.
And maybe you should tell more people about my shop, and then you can have more money to spend here.
I was about to say we'll be back.
Yes.
Yeah, but the wildlife does seem kind of hostile. So how much is repels?
Repels, yes. These repellents, they are very stinky. They make Pokemon not want to get close to you because you smell so bad. The regular repels, they are for more critters and pests that would lurk around in the tall grass and in the branches. It's going to be 200 gold for one. They last for an hour. If you'd like something a little stronger that will repel things further, it'd be 300 gold, lasts 2 hours. And the best, top-of-the-line product I have lasts 5 hours, and it will repel most Pokemon. They will not like you for your foul stench. It's 400 gold for this.
Would it be foul just to Pokemon or to us as well?
You have a refined palate, are able to smell out the finer scents and the ingredients within the finest culinary dishes? Or do you have a commoner peasant nose that only says, "You stinky"?
I certainly don't have a peasant nose.
Then you should be fine. You'll find the complex and sophisticated odors to be to an acquainted palate.
Okay. Can I get a couple of the high quality ones?
Sure.
The 5-hour one?
5 hours, yes. These are 400 gold each. How many would you like?
Just 2. I don't really have that much money.
All right, here you are. And he pulls out these like there's like a crystal decanter, and then it comes with this almost like an incense burner. He's like, what you'll do is you'll pour the oil within this canister, and if you shake it up, it will create a mist. You're going to take this mist and run through it back and forth a few times. We're working on finer technology, and it involves a squeeze pump that would spray the mist upon you, so you do not have to run. Convenience sake and all this. But this is already the most advanced technology in the land.
Innovation is insane. We have nothing like this back home. What are they called?
is
Just
really
for
sad.
inventory's sake?
They're called max repels. They last 5 hours, and they will cause Pokemon of level 35 or lower to flee. Repels can be sprayed on oneself in order to ward off wilds with a subtle smell that greatly annoys Pokemon. This one is not going to be subtle. It's best not to make your own Pokemon endure the smell while using repels yourself. Most wild Pokemon won't bother you when you spray repel on yourself and will make themselves scarce before you even approach. Spraying a wild Pokemon directly with the repel will cause that Pokemon, if the repel could affect Pokemon at that level, to immediately shift away from you as far as the Pokemon is able to as an interrupt, forfeiting their next shift action. Spraying a Pokemon with a repel is an AC 6 status attack, so you can either put it on yourself as passive for 5 hours, or you can put it on a particular Pokemon to make it run away. Can I help you all with anything else?
I look into my coin purse. A single moth flies out. No, I think that's good.
Great. Well, remember, Calamus Harblegrave seeks to expand his enterprises. Make sure that you spread the word.
Okay.
Will do.
Sorry for releasing a moth into your shop.
It's all right.
Kind of
Grave.
bouncing around the lanterns. Grave.
Freaking Ashton first back. But in medieval times.
It's his great ancestor. No!
What if we avoid the events of last campaign by altering history dramatically? By eradicating.
It's honestly possible.
Bro really wants his character back.
Not even that, man. Not even that.
For you, Vanessa, this is
Hey.
the ancestor of the individual who sort of mucked up their last campaign and ruined all of their plans by secretly being a serial killer.
Oh, all right.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a whole thing.
It's kind of sad. Possum's character went down with the ship.
Mr.
R.I.P.
Durant,
to a
sir.
real one.
What's up?
Holy.
I cannot. I just found it. Never mind.
Okay. So you will turn and you will leave the general store. You've gotten your items. You've gotten some things to prep you for the wilds. And Jiji begins leading you towards the front. He's like, you guys want to get some corn dogs before we leave?
I don't think I could afford corn to dogs, man.
Ah, well, neither can I. I'm broke.
Oh.
Was hoping you'd pay for me.
Well, you
We could go
probably
home
shouldn't
and
stop
see
us from going there then.
we go home and see if freaking names.
Casper?
See if that's
Did
something
you-
that
What,
Emmett
little
could put
guy.
together. I was about to say. What if Emmett could make a good corn to dog?
Maybe.
Do we have corn and dogs there?
Well, they didn't have corn dogs back whenever I was around, so this is a new thing for me.
Well, I'll find out. We're just staying around,
Well.
so.
Time to go experiment.
Mm-hmm. Follow me. And he starts leading you out of the city. And you pass over pass through the large portcullis to King's Watch, and you exit out into the wilds. The rolling hills, with the light reflected off of the Superior as the morning sun hits it, makes all of the grass glow gold. This beautiful golden grass and wheat and ferns that rise up. They illuminate the trees in the distance that make it dance with a sparkle of glitter. And he leads you through this plains, up and over the hills and through the roads, and you travel for about an hour and a half. Do you guys have anything that you want to talk about on the way there? Anything that anything related to what you've learned from King Cillian and the prophecy and your objectives, anything like that?
Do you all think that Arturo really could see the future?
I think anything is possible.
Do you think somebody could learn how to do that?
I mean,
Why not? I'm
strange things have
green.
happened. I'm reaching into the whole meteorology thing. Is like imagine if you talked to them about some of the weather prediction stuff we do in our day. They'd probably think it was witchcraft now, but in our day and age, it's just science. So, and plus, like, actual time travel is like actually a thing apparently. So anything is possible, even more so.
Well, there are legendary Pokemon that have control over space and time. I don't see it.
Speaking of which, and talking about the legendary Pokemon, it dawns on you all that you may not know about those legendary Pokemon that King Cillian told you about and the items related. If you don't think your trainers, your researchers would know directly about these Pokemon, go ahead and make me an occult education check or a Pokemon education, either or.
Well, Cassie was specifically studying legends, but there is a possibility that she has not heard of some of them.
Okay.
Hen.
Will, you are the only one you haven't heard of any of these Pokemon. and you don't really know what you're looking for. So that definitely crosses your mind as Cassie mentions the legendary Pokemon. You realize that you don't know anything about what King Cillian was talking about. Now, Abner and Clary, the two of you have heard of these Pokemon before, and you know sort of where their domains are. You've heard about the Sacred Flame and Ho-Oh, and both of you recall, and this goes for Magnolia and Cassie too. You guys recall the story that Professor Dragonblood told you about the history of Johto, the burned tower in Ecruteak City, and the dances that are done by the dancers there in memory of that fire. That fire was caused by a rage of Ho-Oh using its sacred flame. So the sacred fire that you're looking for is from the very same bird that burned down the tower in Ecruteak. For Magnolia and Cassie, you have a little bit more knowledge on this. So for the rest of you, you haven't heard of the Wishmaker. You don't know what Pokemon that is, and the prison bottle that houses Hoopa. That's not something that you've heard of before. But Cassie and Magnolia, the two of you have heard details about this. You are able to piece together the Wishmaker is referring to Jirachi, a legendary Pokemon capable of granting you a wish, and it only wakes up every 1,000 years. As for the item, the Eon Flute related to it, you're not exactly sure what that does. Now, the prison bottle with the Pokemon Hoopa, you've heard the myth of Hoopa. You know that Hoopa was mischievous in how they used their power, the ability to jump through portals and space and move from place to place, and they used this power for greed and gluttony. They gathered their resources all into one place, stealing them from kings and from treasure troves and things of that nature, stealing it from people and Pokemon alike, gathering everything into its own hoard, until the revenge from the legendaries had finally caught up to it, and it was trapped within the prison bottle forever. Where the location of this prison bottle is, you have no clue of. The legend didn't tell you that. So the location of all three of these artifacts is missing from you. But you at least know the three Pokemon that are associated: Ho-Oh, Jirachi, and Hoopa. And King Cillian mentioned that there was a fourth artifact that you would need, but they're still working on what that is. So you at least have a head start in the direction that you need to be going, but you don't know what that missing piece of the puzzle is.
And what were the items again?
The Sacred Fire, the Eon Flute, and the Prison Bottle.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, at the very least, mission's almost turned back to what it was supposed to be. We're out here hunting artifacts. So,
is that what you were doing before?
Among other things, I think each of us are around for different reasons on that quest, different areas of expertise and that kind of thing. But
I was hunting artifacts. Well,
wow.
I was studying hunting artifacts.
Whoa.
Mm.
I think we're here.
Yeah.
Oh. Like at the keep, or?
No. I'm training you. Told you. Here you go.
Oh.
And you
Oh.
you pass through a line of trees.
We're here in the field.
You pass through a line of trees, and as you do, you find yourself in a clearing. And he points with his noggin. He sort of like pointer dogs ahead. And you see this large sedimentary structure with many different holes in it. It's probably about 15 feet high, and about 10 feet wide. And from the bottom all the way up to the top, you see these holes that are about the size of like someone's bicep. So like you could stick your whole arm into one of these holes. It's about that size. and it's just covered with it, polka dotted with these holes. That's it.
So what do we do with the funny rock?
Well, I was thinking about it, and each and every one of you all have a Pokemon that, well, you all have a glaring weakness. So I figured that I'd take you to a place where you could test out your conquer into that weakness in real time.
What, like fairy type?
No.
No.
You all are going to have to fight alongside your Pokemon. Can't just be your Pokemon pulling all the heavy lifting. You're going to have to get your hands dirty. Whether or not that's up close, whether that's back here, well, that's your choice. But, time to make things interesting. And he picks up a rock with his teeth, and he starts whirling his head around like a helicopter, and then chucks a rock all the way across the clearing, and it hits the mound. And what you see emerge are a ton of these tiny little metallic bugs.
No. Bugs.
Oh no.
I love bugs.
Oh, that's so many. Oh god.
I'm gonna just quietly pull out my bow.
Jiji, I don't know if we're ready for this.
Oh, no, you're
Kind of
ready.
A lot of them. Oh.
Don't worry. I'm here. Now, I'm going to let you all figure out your own battle strategy. No point in me being the only one teaching you how to fight. You got to find out how to fight on your own. But if you need any help, and if things look dangerous, I'll give you a little nudge in the right direction. Sound good?
I suppose. If you're sure.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
All right then.
I doubt they'll let the heroes of prophecy get freaking squad wiped this early.
Well,
that
if
would
you
be
are the heroes
better.
of prophecy, then these little bugs ain't going to give you no trouble.
And if we
Okay.
aren't,
Well, if you're not, we'll find out really quick.
Sounds
I got
alright.
faith in you, kiddos.
thanks,
I
Gigi.
love you, Gigi.
He smiles like, I'm gonna take a nap, and he curls up.
What happened to
So
you
glad you're-
helping?
I'm on standby.
Oh god.
Must be nice.
Okay. You see these bugs emerge, and they see you. As they skitter down the mound. Would you guys like to? Actually, I'll just have one of you choose who and roll a Pokemon education check to identify what this Pokemon is.
We could put that into numbers.
If
I
we
poke
were talking
education
about like our
like that.
general training level, then like I have seen Pokemon before, yeah.
I have a pretty good intuition of what Pokemon are, but
I definitely don't want to be rolling Pokemon education.
Mine's pretty
Mindful.
low.
Actually
low.
baffled by the existence of these creatures.
Jesus Christ.
They do be
okay.
bugs.
So me,
Yeah.
I'm still scared, but okay. Oh,
You know these Pokemon to be
them's
Durant.
bugs.
These are Durant. They are, you know
Yeah.
that they are a steel and a bug type Pokemon.
Okay, guys, I think I know what those are. I think those are Durants, and they do steel and bug stuff. So I think that we're gonna have a little bit of a difficulty doing this, but I believe in us.
One way to find out if we're ready or not.
So excited.
Okay, everyone
yeah,
tell
can I
me
pick
the highest speed between you and your Pokemon.
Um, 13.
Let's-
10.
Where's my Pokemon?
6.
9.
What do
Wait.
you mean 6?
Wait, maybe I'm a stupid.
6.
Oh no. It's the one that's in the gray box, right? The current next to speed. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then I lied. 15.
15.
Oh,
nice.
we add them together.
No.
Or
You look at the
okay, so
green
yeah,
box.
6.
Abner 12, Tonka 10.
God,
Abner, a
I
little
am
speedy.
slow.
Wow. I am slow.
Little.
I was slow. You know what? It makes sense. It makes sense. I got a turtle. It's okay. It works.
Before we start fighting, would you say that Jack is small enough that I could pick him up, hoist him over my head, and chuck him?
How much does Jack weigh?
I don't think he weighs a lot. He's like a little guy, right? Checking. He weighs 39.7 pounds. It's like
That's
2
hefty.
of my cats.
I don't know how far he would get chucked. Maybe like 1, 2 max.
Basically lobbing a bag of quickcrete.
Yeah, you're chucking him like 5-10 feet.
6, 7.
Excuse me.
That was for me.
I enjoy.
Don't worry about
how
you
these
guys.
are my people.
I already had like
We
my
all feel
50-year-old coworker
similarly.
like drop that in the middle of the office the other day, and I just about screamed.
Okay.
Sorry, I remembered something.
Clary, you are up first.
Great. Right. Well, Clary and Leo are probably just gonna move forward somewhere. If I could zoom in, hello. Hold on. I'm having technical difficulties. What's this? What am I doing here? I just keep zooming out further. Hold on. Okay. Jeez. Okay, there we go. We're just gonna move forward a little baby bit. Let me see where I want to move. They're over there. Go, but at an angle. Where's my move speed again? Or my move spaces?
It is going to be over on the right-hand side in your capabilities section. It's your overland speed.
Gotcha. 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna move forward 6 spaces, I think.
Okay.
Where I grab you? What? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then Leo's just gonna come with me. Really much else we can do right now. We're probably just gonna stay there.
Okay. Sweet. If you wanted to move even further, you can use your action to sprint, and you get another 50% of your movement speed if you'd like to get a little closer.
Oh, okay. If I sprinted, is that another 6 spaces, or is that...
If you have 6 movement spaces, then it would
Yeah.
be 3 for you.
Oh, okay. Half.
Leo also only has 5 movement spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he'd be on yours or next to you since you can't share the same space.
Okay.
But if you and Leo used your movement speed again, Leo would get 2 extra spaces because you round down. So he would get 2 spaces. Clary would get 3 spaces.
Okay. Okay, well then we're probably going to use the bonus action 2 then. And I'm just going to move forward 2 spaces with him because I don't want to be ahead of him.
Okay. Then we go over to Will.
All right, so I'll probably have because I think. So Thumbreast Sky of 5s mean he can fly, basically move 5 as long as he's flying.
Yeah, if he has a fly speed of 5, then he can move 5 spaces.
Cool. So in that case, I'm gonna have him move 1, 2, 3. Kind of gonna flank over to the side.
Okay.
Then I'll follow close behind him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've moved 6.
Nice. Okay. Starting to get a little bit of a position on these Durants. Next up, it's going to be the Durant's turn. These little guys have overland speeds of 5. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're pretty much all going to move in formation the same distance up. And then they're going to use their sprint actions to move a little bit more. So now they're going to begin fanning out.
Hmm.
It is now over to Abner's turn.
Abner will be moving 3, 4, 5 there. And yeah. Move right there. I guess Tonka will follow up behind. They only have 3 movement though.
Okay. So Abner and Tonka stay off to the left, hunker down behind some bushes, and prep for them to get closer. Are you going to try and sprint to get any closer, or are you staying back?
I'm gonna stay back.
Okay. Anything else on your turn then?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay. Then over to Cassie.
I'm gonna have to have both Cassie and Jack sprint to move more than 4 spaces.
Okay.
And we're gonna head straight for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. There. Actually, let me check if I don't want. Yeah, okay, I'm good. That's it for my turn.
Okay. Then last but not least, Magnolia.
I think I'm gonna follow up Cassie and kind of try to close the gap in between Cassie and Will.
Okay.
So I am going to move in between them. So 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm gonna have Sticks kind of stay like side by side with me.
Okay. I like that Abner's token is like down on one knee, like he's crouching, and it makes it funny because it looks like he's genuinely taking cover, just looking over the bush to see the combat from over there.
It does a little bit.
We are at the top of initiative, and what this means is that another little Durant is going to skitter out of the hive.
Oh, there's another one.
What?
Of course there
it's
is.
just gonna keep putting them out?
Raining! Woo!
Clary, it's your turn.
This is one of those things where we have to destroy the hive to stop them from coming out. Ugh.
I
My
think
God.
It
so.
really seems like that.
Okay.
Gigi, you condemned us to death.
Gigi's sleeping. Gigi doesn't Jesus has no care in the world right now.
You look over and you're like, Jiji, and he's like kicking one of his legs. You're like, oh, he's dreaming.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
So glad. I really thought we proved ourselves when we fought that thing earlier, but I guess not.
This isn't really about proving ourselves. This is learning. It is the scariest part of all.
We couldn't learn after, I don't know, a meal and a nice rest and whatever.
Battlefield, we don't get to choose.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna use. Wait, how far does this go? 8. Okay, I'm gonna use Water Pulse on the Durant that's right ahead of me.
Okay.
Let's see. It's like a 31 damage.
Rolled max damage.
Rolled max damage, but you got a 2 to your AC.
Oh,
These
true.
are tanky
cancels it
little
out.
bugs. Their evasion is for special. It is 2. Actually, meets beats. You hit.
Oh, no way.
Let's go.
Hey, let's
Hell
go.
Yeah.
So, 31 damage to this first one. Let's see. I'm gonna give them a little bar, so you can see their health bar. 1 minus. There you go. Okay. So you hit him with this water pulse. You gather up the water from around you, and it begins swirling, and then you push it out into this wave. It slams into the bug, and his 6 insect legs dig in. You see his eyes squint in anger and determination to protect his colony. And you can hear like the crunching of the metal as his facial features scrunch into themselves. Does Leo do anything?
Yes, Leo certainly does. Let me look at his moves real fast. No, don't want to do that. Okay. I'm gonna have Leo. Leo can move and then use an ability, right?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna have Leo move right in front of me and lick the thing.
Okay. So the lionfish goes up and has this elongated tongue that drags over the side of it, and the static sparks over the Durant. Lick paralyzes the target on 15 plus. You meet the DC for that. So this Durant is paralyzed. This ghost type, 23 physical damage, which isn't a lot for this thing. Physical is definitely where it excels in its defenses. But it is paralyzed.
All right. That was very gross, Leo, but thank you.
Leo looks over very apathetically. His eyelids half open, and then he looks back. It is over to Will.
All right. Setting my sights on this one little ant.
The one right in front of you?
Yep.
Okay.
Boom, that one. Look over to Thumber, kind of give him a little nod. He's gonna fly forward. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do a rock smash.
Rock smash, okay.
Boom. That's a 7 to hit.
A 7 to hit will hit, and it's going to deal 25 physical damage. Now, Rock Smash is super effective against steel, but it is weak.
Not very effective against bug.
Yes, not very effective against bug. So it's just going to do normal damage.
Yeah. And then I'm going to shuffle over a couple of spaces. And then I'm going to use my struggle attack. I'm going to shoot my bow at this thing.
Okay.
DB5, AC5.
And just making sure you guys can see the little health bars that I'm putting up against over the Durants, right?
No.
I cannot.
Okay.
Roll my struggle. Oh, that's going to miss.
Oh, damn.
Rip.
Didn't crit fail.
Yeah,
But-
not a crit fail. Not a crit fail. But so you
But it
fire
definitely
your bow. The arrow just sails over the Durant. You're not really able to angle this bow just right to where you can hit a target that's so low to the ground, because these Durants are only a foot tall. So they're not very tall at all, and so trying to aim this bow down, firing an arrow, it just sticks into the dirt nearby it, and it's not enough distance to get to where the Durant is. It is now over to the Durant's turn. I'm gonna roll for this first one, who is paralyzed. He cannot take an action this turn, so the one in front of Leo is paralyzed. The other 5, this one back here is gonna move up. He'll move up to there. Getting close to the cluster of bugs in the center, giving back up to the one that's by Leo. The other 3 are going to swarm you, Cassie. You and Jack.
Oh, no.
They're going to move up and begin to gather around you. They each of them. The first one is going to use Sand Attack. 16 to hit, which will hit, and you are blinded until the end of your next turn.
Who was
What?
that?
That means you have a -6 to all attack rolls that you have, and you cannot add your
wait.
evasion.
To which character?
That is to Cassie.
Oh.
Yes, Cassie is blinded. Jack is not, but Cassie is blinded. -6 to all attack rolls. And she cannot benefit from her evasion until she loses the blinded condition. The second one is going to use Vice Grip, and its pinchers on the front of it, on its mandibles, are going to try and latch down at one of your ankles. For an 8 to hit. That will hit for 33 physical damage on Cassie.
Oh, no.
And then the third Durant is going to use Fury Cutter on Jack.
I need to check.
For 9 to hit Jack. And 28 physical bug type damage. Which does normal to dragon. So 28 physical damage to him. Now, the Durant that is close to Thumper is going to use Vice Grip.
Alright.
For 9 to hit. Will land.
Evasion is...
Yeah, he only needs a 2 for Vice Grip. So you would have to have an evasion of 7 to... Or
yeah, so
evasion
that's
8.
gonna hit.
For 27, this is normal type damage. It's physical.
Okay. So I'll just subtract my defense from that.
And that is going to be the Durant's turn.
All right, I think that little Thumber got an injury off of that.
Ruh-roh. All right, it's over to Abner.
Let's see. Abner.
Is Jack down?
Yeah, he had 14. He took.
Oh, okay. So you guys, after the events of the night tournament, they would have given you medical treatment. So if you did not heal up, you basically reset yourself. Reset your injuries and your hit points if you sustained any, and operate off of that.
Okay.
Abner will try flinging powdered snow at this one.
And the one up in front of Leo.
Bro. $17.
17, and you rolled a 19, which will activate the special effect of Powder Snow. Powder Snow freezes all legal targets on 19 plus. So this guy is paralyzed and frozen after this. However, Powder Snow is an ice type move, which only does half damage to steel types. So it's 21 special, and then cut in half. Okay. There we go. All right. Yes, he is completely. You just see this Pokemon's joints go rigid, and where before it felt very animated, especially in the way it was looking at you, it is now just completely frozen solid, paralyzed, cannot move from either the paralysis or the ice.
Huh? Looks at his hands. Oh.
I'm a monster.
I'll shoot a little thumbs up Abner's way from all the way over there as I see this. It's like keep it up.
Yeah, that's just gonna be it. I don't have any other things I can do.
Yeah, but Tonka can Tonka not reach?
No, they only have 3 feet of movement.
Gotcha. You want to use Tonka's sprint so they can move one more?
Yeah, sure, why not? We'll put them right here then.
Okay. Now it is over to Cassie and Jack.
Question:
Yes.
if I disengage, does that only stop one attack of opportunity?
No.
Or does it stop all of them for that?
Yep, it'll stop
Okay.
all of them. You completely disengage from combat, but disengage also only allows you to shift one space away. So the only place you'd be safe after disengaging is just behind Jack. Do you want to move?
I couldn't go forward?
So like I said, disengage only lets you move one space whenever you use that disengage. So if you disengage and you moved forward into that gap between 2 and 3 to your left and 2 in front of you, if you were to disengage there, you would still be in their attack range, and you would have to disengage again, which is just 1. So you'd need to go back into your right and then loop around off to the right.
Oh god, this plan was so much easier before I got surrounded. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna try and ineffectually wail on them with a sword, which is going to raise my AC and make a horrible sound.
Ding.
Just ding 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 ding.
It's like a tuning fork all the way up your arms, hitting something metallic with something metal.
I'm gonna try and get the one right in the middle. There's like a horde of 3 with one to my side and one in front of Jack. Neither of those. The one in the middle.
Okay. Critical hit.
Ooh.
Tell me what this critical looks like.
And she's just like whacking it with the sword for a second, and then like gets frustrated, picks up the sword, spins it around, and stabs between the plates in the armor. And it just
Nice. So as you stick the blade in between the plates, and you draw it back out, you see ichor along your blade, and you sort of flick it off to the side, and there's still a slime along the end. But it has like this cobalt blue metallic blood that comes with it. But it's still up. But that was a devastating hit to that Pokemon, sustaining 2 injuries from that blow. What does
Yeah.
Jack do?
checking to see if there's not something that I can do to get a bunch of these.
Also, for the sake of Jack, all of these drones, these Durant drones, are male.
I
So
was going to ask if any of them could float, if they were buoyant.
yes, they are all buoyant.
I am reading the description on Jack's scratch attack, and if I used it to sprint past the one in front of him,
Mm-hmm.
he would still take at least one attack of opportunity from the one that Cassie just hit. Would he take another, and also could he even do that?
It says shifting as a result of the pass does not provoke attacks of opportunity. So actually, if you used Scratch, you would not provoke attacks.
So he would just go through.
He would just go through. And then what was your follow-up question?
That was it.
Okay, yeah. If you use the shift action as part of a move with the pass keyword, it does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to have him do, is just like straight line try and bolt
Okay.
towards the nest. That is a 10 to hit.
10 will hit. 27 physical damage. And you're attacking the one, you said you're going straight ahead, so it's the one right in front of him, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I don't think that actually counts as a sprint, so he would only move 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now, moving through any enemies in his path, and then... Oh no, they're treated as regular terrain. Okay, so yeah.
Awesome. What is Jack's movement speed, by the way?
4.
4? Okay. Never mind. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Jack moves up 4, 5, 6. Cool. Got it. Over to Magnolia and Styx.
Okay. So I'm gonna run up next to Cassie, where Jack was. And I'm going to use my razor leaf.
Nice. What are you using it on?
I'm using it on the 2 Durants right in front of Cassie.
Okay. Does it target multiple?
Yes, it's a cone of 2.
Nice.
Oh, did you factor in the rivalry damage also?
I did.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
So I roll show all, right?
Yes.
Okay.
A 10. That'll hit both of them. 23 physical damage. And grass type does half damage to bug and half damage to steel.
I did my best. I don't have much anything else.
So
no, I get that. I'm all melee.
You deal 1 damage.
No.
Ooh.
to both of these. Your leaves
So
just sort of,
sad.
you hear the scratching of metal as you hear these tiny blades bouncing off of the hard
Oh.
carapace of the Durants, and you see that it is very ineffective. What does sticks do?
This is so sad. I'm so heartbroken.
Yeah, you did damage to it though. That's
I
the
did
fun part.
one.
It adds
One zero.
up.
Singular. You know what? I guess
One less
Styx
health
is
for
gonna
the
have to start tackling people. So he's gonna come up here to the
Come up where?
Durant that is in front of me. And then he's going to tackle.
Tackle. 9 to hit for 26 physical damage. He can't be pushed because there's a Pokemon on the other side, so the push effect does not go off. 26 physical damage. Steel is resistant to normal type, so it's going to do half damage.
So I'm literally useless.
Struggle attacks are typeless, so you don't have to worry about resistances with struggle attacks.
Okay.
Okay. We are going to move to top of initiative, and Jiji
Oh,
is
no.
Hey, you guys figure it out yet?
There's a lot of bugs. There's a lot of bugs. It hurts so bad. I can't see anything.
Do you need help?
Are you offering?
Well, do you need it or do you just want it?
We just
I
want
want
it
it really,
Yeah,
really,
want
really,
it.
really, really bad.
Okay, I'm gonna keep sleeping. And he lays down.
All right.
Hey, Cassie,
Mhm.
do you
That
have
sounds nice.
a bandage or anything that we bought earlier on you?
Yeah. We'll have to wait for one of our turns before you can have it, though.
Yeah, but I'm starting the conversation to lead us down that path. So
No, I get it.
okay. Proceed.
It's like, don't worry. Whenever it's my turn, I'll heal you. We have to wait on the bugs to go first, and hopefully you won't go down. All right, over to Clary.
From this distance, can I tell what the hive is like made of? If it's like dirt or if it's also like steel or metal or something?
It looks actually. Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Let's roll some dice.
Let's roll some dice, guys. Where's my perception? There you are. 9.
Okay, so you see that this mound is made out of dirt and sand, a little bit of wattle from the ants as well. That is using it as cement to keep it upheld, and you can see that the cement that's used to put it in have these like ferrous reflective flakes inside the sand and the dirt. So it is mostly sediment, but it does have some iron reinforcement to it.
Okay.
Oh. I forgot
So I tell the others that I'm going to try to focus on the hive, and to cover me while I do so. I'm gonna try and get over there as best as I can in as many turns as I can, obviously, to spray it down with water to try and like collapse it and
Nice,
stop
okay.
more bugs from coming out. So I tell Leo to come with me and we go. Is that bug in front of us still paralyzed?
It is. It's paralyzed and frozen.
Amazing. Okay, well, we're gonna swerve right around that bug and go over. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna sprint. All right, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 6? Did I count right? 1, 2,
1,
3,
2,
4,
3,
5,
four.
6.
Yep.
Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're gonna use our bonus to sprint as well, closer.
As before you sprint, one thing that you notice whenever you get close to this hive, you see something crawl out of the top of it near the
Great.
back, and it gets on the opposite side of the hive from you. You see this.
Oh, it's huge.
You see a large Durant exit.
Ooh, big
Oh
ant.
dear
And it has a
God. It's a queen.
huge thorax. You can tell
Oh.
that this is the queen. She even has
Oh,
on the top of her head these iron spikes that come up to form some sort of crown atop her head.
bruh. Well, that's just fair. All right. We're not going closer, actually. I lied to you. Wait, 1 second, 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, from this distance, I should be able to use my water pulse, though, on the smaller Durant that's in front of the hive.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that.
2 will hit. 24
Nice.
special damage.
All right, and then let me see if I want Leo to do anything. Do you have any range, my brother? Burst range. He does not really. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no. Well, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I can't because that would already be the bonus action. Okay, that's it for my turn.
Okay. All right. Over to Will. Will and Thumper.
Right? Thumper got rocked. Will don't like that. I'm getting sick of this darn bow and arrow. So
Punch it.
Just
I'm gonna,
Punch
I'm
the
gonna
bug.
I'm gonna charge up and
break
just
his
for, like,
entire hand with that steel.
flavor text are not gonna realize I'm doing this particular thing. I think I'm just trying. I'm gonna think I'm doing a rock smash, but I'm actually gonna do an aerial ace.
Ooh, okay, okay.
On this, I'm gonna charge straight up to it and punch it in his face with an aerial ace.
Let's go.
Well, I'm rolling an aerial ace cannot miss.
Yeah. You launch
So-
yourself forward, like you off of 1 foot, send yourself careening forward, and almost like volleyball spike the top of this bug. And it would be super effective if not for that steel type, which I believe resists. It does resist. So it's going to end up doing normal damage, but still devastating hit on it whenever it finally does land. It's caught off guard. You hit it right in the top of the head, and you hear the heavy thud as the metal of the head of the creature hits the dirt and bounces back up. Its legs sort of creak as they get back into position, springing back up. What does Thumper do?
You're gonna see this. You're gonna use peck.
Peck. Okay.
Boop. That's a 6 to hit.
6 to hit, and same as last time, it's just going to end up doing normal damage. And Thumper delivers this peck, aiming right between the plates, between the segments of the body. And you hear the metal creaking as it's pulled apart from Thumper. Thumper's feet ground himself, and like a woodpecker would, just do right in the
That's
same
exactly
place.
what I was thinking. It's like, this dude's been pecking in my head for like 3 sessions now. It's time to peck something else.
The rest of you hear what sounds like a gong being hit over and over and over.
Fun fact, woodpeckers do this in real life, where they will just go up to metal structures and peck them to make a very loud, resounding sound as a way to establish their territory.
They're like, this is my shed.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is over to the
Very
Durant.
honored to be a woodpecker.
The first Durant, he is paralyzed. Let's see if he can roll out of his paralysis. He does roll out of his paralysis, but he is still frozen. So we will now roll to see if He's still frozen. So he's lost his paralysis. He is frozen. Can't take an action. The next 3 Durants, one of them gets on the other side of Cassie and Magnolia. So Cassie and Magnolia, you are now considered flanked by these Durants. They've got you in such a position that both of you are flanked. You have a -2 to your evasion because of this. The first one is going to use a sand attack on Magnolia.
Boo.
And you are blinded until the end of your next turn.
This is so sad.
The one in front of Cassie is going to use a vice grip, and it is going to hit. It's probably. I am so sorry. I never roll this well. 29 physical damage.
Oh, goodness.
Dear
Oh.
God, thank God that I am wearing armor.
And then the other Durant that's next to Styx is going to use Fury Cutter.
Don't you touch my
Oh,
child.
gosh.
And you know that that's not good. Because,
Take an injury.
12 to hit Styx.
Nah, totally misses.
For 38 physical damage, and it's bug type.
My lord.
So it's an increase of 50%.
Oh God. You can have both of them if you want.
I don't want any of them.
So what is that? 25 and then an additional 12. He takes 37 damage off that hit.
Okay.
That's after your
so
calculations.
So he takes 37?
Yep. So off of his max hit points, subtract 37.
It's not that bad.
He's still up.
It hurts a
He's still
lot.
up. That is 2 injuries, though.
Hey. Stop that.
Okay. Then we've got the one that's over by Will and Thumper. That one is going to he's going to use Vice Grip, this time using it on Will.
Bring it.
He's going to try and bite down. He's like gnashing for your calf. And it will hit for 31 physical damage, minus your defense, of course.
One sec. What does the armor do again?
Armor will give you some damage resistance. Remember that if you guys do have armor, that you have been applying that.
Yes.
Cool.
I am so sorry. It is not letting me change Styx's HP.
Are you trying to change the current or the current max?
You right.
There you go. I got it for you.
And how much reduction is the armor again? I'm blanking.
Should be in your where you've got it in your inventory. Did you get armor? Yeah, you got light armor. Make sure that you'll add that into your inventory. Down at the bottom. That way you can add the effect. You can also put it in your quick notes if you want, but it gives you 5 damage reduction.
All right. Cool. Because I've written in my quick notes, I just didn't write down the damage reduction. So that'll be nice defense and reduction.
Got it.
Calculator. That's too much math.
Okay, I will let you handle that.
Right.
Then we've got the last one, who is going to move closer to Leo. And this one, I think he's going to use Sand Attack. He's going to try and blind Leo. Yeah, he'll move closer, so it's besides Clary and Leo, but he's going to blind Leo first. For 4, what is Leo's evasion? This will be his speed evasion. It's off on the right side. So he's got 3. So sand attack will not hit Leo. Leo is safe from sand attack.
Yay!
And it is over to Abner now.
Okay. So if the powder snow hits in a line, does that mean it'll hit these two centered here?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't know how long your line is, but if it is 5, then yes.
I'm gonna move
Oh,
up
you move it closer.
a little
Okay.
bit. Then 1, 2, 4 after their dash. Line 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This should hit both of them while leaving this guy unscathed. That's a 5.
5 to hit. That'll hit. And that is 18 special damage. They are resistant to ice type damage, so that will be. Got it. Okay. Okay, I got that applied. What is Tonka doing?
What's Tonka? No. Long things. I don't think they have. Oh. Hold on a minute. Actually, I think they do. Let me bring out yield roller. Okay, cool, yeah. Tonka is going to target this one.
One right in front of
With-
Cassie.
Yeah, with a fairy wind.
Fairy wind. All right.
It's 9.
A 9. A 9 will hit. It does 16 special damage. However, steel types are resistant. So it will do only a little bit of damage, but a little bit of damage is better than no damage. I think only 2 attacks have missed in this entire encounter across everybody. We're rolling pretty good.
Hell yeah.
How
Including
is
you.
Yeah, including me. How is Abner feeling about this this encounter? He's sort of seeing these swarms of these dangerous Pokemon, but twice in a row now he's used these new ice powers. The first time he used them, he froze that other one solid, the one that's off to your left, and now he's throwing it and he just hit another 2 that are tormenting Cassie and Magnolia.
Just gonna say, the moment he is touched, I'm fleeing this encounter.
uh, over to Cassie.
Hey, quick question.
Yeah.
Tiny little issue. Have we gotten like access to our class edges yet?
Yes, you have.
That means I've been playing my character crazy nerfed. When we were calculating out the shit for using a sword, I felt like something was wrong because I remembered that I needed command for something. I have Herald of Pride, which uses command instead of combat to determine everything about using melee weapons.
Hell yeah,
So,
okay.
Instead of the 2
Nice.
that we've been working with, I actually have a 4.
Nice. All right. Yeah, so if you have a 4, your struggle is if you're using your sword and you have wounding strike. We'll look into it after this. Cuz we
Yeah.
may have already done this. Maybe. One time.
No, because I remember that I couldn't actually use wounding strike. I just had it until I upgraded my combat. So I think we were calculating everything based on my combat score.
Gotcha. Okay. Then yes, you have access to wounding strike then.
Oh my god.
Let me actually before we lock that in, because I want to make sure. I could have sworn we had looked at that last time. Let me look at weapons, and we will read over how that works. Gear, weapon moves. Yes. You if you have adept because you're using command instead, yes, you have access to your wounding strike.
Yeah. Does it affect my AC and damage base?
Let's see. We've got to look at what the combat skill does and then translate that over 1 second.
I'm so sorry.
You're okay. Struggle.
My weapon attacks also ignore damage reduction up to my command rank.
Nice. Combat. Types.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it says that I'm. You're okay. It says I
No,
may
dude.
use combat instead, or command instead of combat to determine damage base of my struggle attacks.
I'm trying to see what the
Yeah.
what the actual thing for struggle attacks is because I know it's something about adept, but I don't remember if it gives you a reduction to your AC. Type effectiveness, struggle attacks. Here they are. Okay. If a trainer or Pokemon has a combat skill rank of expert or higher, so you would need to have rank 5. So you'd have to level that up one more time in order to get it, and then you would be able to reduce your AC by 1 and increase damage base by 1.
DB7 struggle moves would be crazy. Holy shit.
Right? It's only going to get better, too, whenever you guys actually start, like, getting better and better weapons.
Oh, man.
Okay. Well, gonna hit an ant, I guess.
Right? Which ant would you like to hit?
Also trying to figure out if I want to use wounding strike or if I want to save that. I might want to save that in case I can hit the next turn. The ant in front of me. I tell him goodbye.
Struggle.
That's not gonna hit.
You swing the sword in a wide slash, and the blade scratches over the top of the Durant, and it does not hit at all. Sparks fly off to the side as steel grinds on steel.
The sound makes me wince.
Shing!
Okay. And then Jack is going to sprint as far towards the nest as he can get.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he's up next to it.
Hey.
That's. Oh. I don't suppose I can give Magnolia any items before I end my turn.
Yeah, you can do it as part of your shift action. You can
Yay!
replace your shift action with it and just give her an item.
Okay. I will give her one of the potions I have. Here you go.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Magnolia, you have a potion. The potion will heal 20 hit points whenever you use it. And it will require an action to do so. It is over to your turn, Magnolia. You clear the sand from your eyes and you're able to see once again. It's over to you.
I hate ants. I regret saying I like bugs. I regret it.
He's like, I hate bugs.
Especially ants. They suck.
Yeah, well, I didn't expect you to very much like bugs, being mostly plant type. or grass type, plant type.
I'm open to
Plant
all
origin.
life.
Well,
I'm
these
going
ones want to
to-
eat you.
I'm gonna use my medical techniques ability. The target of the triggering action gains a tick of hit points, plus an additional amount of hit points equal to your medicine education rank.
Okay. And you're using this on sticks?
I'm using it on my homie.
Who's your homie?
My homie right beside me. Cassie.
On Cassie? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Cassie,
Um,
you get or go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
So I was just gonna do that, and then that also, when I apply a restorative, which I also am still doing, you gain a +5 damage reduction for a full round.
Nice.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
So that means, Cassie, you'll get the 20 HP, and that extra health that you were saying, does that go to you, Magnolia, or does that go to the target?
I'm not too sure because it just says...
It says the target of the triggering action. So
Yeah, so I'm imagining Cassie.
it would be Cassie. So Cassie, you get a tick of hit points and +4 on top of that.
I can't even take that much. I'm right back up to max because I
Hell
took an
yeah.
injury earlier.
Awesome. Okay.
Well, that's my turn.
about
And then I also get
sticks?
damage reduction for that.
Yep.
Yeah, a -5.
That brings my damage resistance up to 15.
Forgot
Mm.
you.
Not including my defense.
I'm a little plant guy. I gotta help out best I can. I think for sticks, it's gonna not do anything if I do that. Okay. We're gonna just struggle. We're gonna struggle together.
Sure we fucking are.
I'm gonna struggle on the Durant. Sticks is gonna struggle on the Durant right next to him.
Okay. 12 to hit for 23 physical.
Let's go.
That is typeless, so no resistance. Boom! You have hit him with the struggle attack. What does Styx' struggle look like?
I think Sticks would just kind of like do like the bull thing with his feet, and he would kind of like run and jump onto him, and then just like wrestle him on the ground.
Heck yeah. Okay. Top of initiative. Guess what comes out?
Oh,
Another
no.
bug.
Another
Another
bug.
one.
Okay. So another Durant comes out, and Jiji pokes his head up and he's like, "You need help?"
I think we kind of
No.
got this.
Okay.
It's nice of him to check on us in 6-second increments.
All right, Clary, it's over to you.
Let's see.
Leo is not blinded, by the way. I don't know if you had heard. The sand attack missed.
Okay, gotcha. Let me see. Melee. Okay. I'm gonna use Leo's acrobatics on the Durant in front of us.
Okay. Ooh, just barely missing. So the Durant is effectively just going to like turtle in on itself. Can you describe to us what Leo's acrobatics looks like? Like what? How does he attack using that?
I think he would like launch himself upward into the air with like maybe like a burst of like water power or something, and then pummel downwards towards the Durant.
Okay. All right. So as Leo comes down, it's just a collision of the two, and Leo slams his tail, almost like a full force slap as he's trying to come down, but the Durant tucks in on itself and crouches low to the ground, so there's no movement that happens whenever the hit lands, and effectively no damage is taken. What does Clary do?
Um, I think she will just use a simple struggle attack on it.
Okay. What is she doing for this struggle attack?
Let me think about that.
Punch the bug.
I'm not gonna punch the bug. I don't know. I think she's gonna try and do a roundhouse kick.
You twirl and
Punch the
swing
bug.
your foot like you're about to punt a football, and as you do, you collide with it. Your boot hits the side of the bug, and the bug sort of teeters a little bit. It doesn't take much damage. You do hit, but your ankle is like throbbing now, just doom 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 doom. You feel your heartbeat in your ankle. But yeah, you do a little bit of damage whenever you collide with it. Do you move at all?
After that, probably not. She's like doubled over in pain, clutching her ankle, like, fuck, why did I do that?
That was really cool.
Thanks. Thanks so much.
It's super worth it, even though you look like you're really hurting.
Yeah, it's not great. Don't recommend. Yeah, that's her turn. I think Leo's just gonna stay with her.
Okay. All right, over to Will.
Alrighty. They're all struggling over there, so I'm going to. Let's see. Quickly scroll through move list. I am going to go over and try and lend a hand to these two. So I'm going to move a few spaces over.
Okay.
Now,
that one that was up by you is going to try and bite at you with an opportunity attack.
I do have runaway.
Ooh, okay. All right, never mind.
Provoke attack of opportunity by shifting.
Never mind. Yeah, you like you whip up a little gust of wind that helps you jump and leap away from your from that position.
I picture him doing like the cartoon thing where his legs start moving before he like the rest of him moves. So he just
And then this one Durant right diagonally to me, I'm gonna punch the bug.
Oh my god.
punch a bug.
Punch the bug.
Oh, brother.
Rock smash will hit. He doesn't even know that you're there at first, so you just come up behind it. You punch him in the middle segment. 24 physical damage.
The thorax.
Get punched in the middle segment, loser.
Yeah.
Thorax.
What's the butt called?
Abdomen.
Why isn't the abdomen the middle part?
I don't fucking know, but that's just how it is.
All right.
Insects have a separate head, thorax, and abdomen.
I'm gonna kick your thorax.
I'm gonna Thumper move a little bit this way just for mobility later, but he's gonna do peck. He's basically gonna keep on pecking the bug.
Peck will land.
Pecking the
Meets
bug.
beats.
Yeah.
29 physical damage. Balances out to a normal amount because of resistances.
Yep.
Nice. Okay. All right. That was Will, and that was Thumper. It is over to the Durant now.
This stinking ant's still not dead.
No, there's more of them.
The Durant that
Oh,
came out of the hill before is going to move up 1 and get closer to the Queen. The one that is
Why?
frozen is still frozen. The one by Clary and Leo is going to use Fury Cutter. With a 10 to hit Leo. Oh, sorry. Oopsies. 27 physical damage on Leo. That's minus his defense. Number 6 is gonna run up to Abner.
Uh-oh.
And Abner, you see this bug skitter toward you super fast.
Oh, he's about to run.
And he gets close to you, and you hear the sound of like scissors opening and closing as he tries to use vice grip on you.
Ew.
For a 4 to hit. Does a 2 hit your AC?
Double checking. No.
Nice. All right. So he snips at you, and you leap back a little bit to avoid the vice grip, and you are not hit. Now the bug over by Thumper is going to use vice grip. Actually, he's going to use a struggle attack. He's going to plant his mandibles in the ground and then lift up his thorax and try and use it like a hammer to hit Thumper.
Mhm.
14 to hit.
Right. There we go.
1 second. For 25 physical damage.
25. Okay.
Now, for the 3 that are over here in this cluster where Will, Cassie, Magnolia, and Styx are. As Will, you come up and you punched him in the abdomen, or in the thorax. And I should have said abdomen for the other one is what he was using as a hammer, not his thorax. So the one that is surrounded most, just north of Magnolia, to the left of Styx, that one is going to turn to you, Will, and is going to use Fury Cutter. And this scary little fella is on a little bit of a streak with the hits of Fury Cutter.
Oh boy.
It only gets stronger each time. For 13 to hit, which means for you, Mr. Hadley, 46 physical damage.
Okay, that's a lot.
Oh no!
So as this Durant has been going crazy. First slashed at Cassie, then slashed at Styx and got that one. And now as it rotates towards Will, its anger is building and building, and it slashes deep with the mandibles, cutting through the pant leg of your clothes and drawing blood as it does so.
All right, I'm not down yet, but I am very close to it.
The one just ahead of Cassie is going to try and use Sand Attack on Cassie.
Oh, I'm just not allowed to see no more.
You are blind again.
Man.
Oh,
And then the one behind you is going to try and use Fury Cutter on Magnolia.
No.
Hitting Magnolia.
No.
27 physical damage.
I think we might need
Oh.
some help.
You know,
Don't
Mr.
like
I
it.
gave you that potion so you could use it on yourself or Styx. You didn't have to give it to me.
I asked for it for you.
Why? I have full armor on.
I was blind. I don't know.
It's now over to you, Abner.
You said 27?
Yes, 27 physical, and it's minus your defense. Abner, you there?
No.
No.
No, he's gone.
Oh no.
Oh
Uh-oh.
It's your turn, buddy. What's Abner and Tonka do?
It's pretty close. They're gonna disengage. That's what he gonna do. Then he'll move over here. Tonka's gonna move right here.
He switches places with Tonka, backing away 10 feet away from the Durant, and then Tonka moves forward to take his place.
Let's see. One target. Bicycle hammer. This one.
Ice hammer. Tonka brings it down and just bonk the ant. That will hit 34 damage. It is resisted. Okay. All right. Then over to Cassie.
no. Hey,
Cassie.
DM.
Yeah.
This wouldn't happen to be one of those new age woke boy queens, right?
You're correct.
Damn. Can are there more ants in the nest? Can Jack like hear that?
Jack
Or...
can hear that.
And if I smash the nest, those wouldn't be there anymore, right? It's like video game logics, where if I destroy the nest, the endless stream of ants will stop.
If you
Right.
think that Jack would logic that, then sure, then you could have that train of logic.
Well, I think Cassie would logic that and is trying to tell Jack to do that.
Okay.
I didn't like that, okay? Sure, you're free to think that.
Yeah, you can think whatever you want.
I don't feel like that's the answer no more. I feel like I might have gotten my little dragon pal into a spot of trouble.
Potentially.
Fuck it. I'm gonna have Jack hit the nest.
Okay.
Specifically with Iron Tail.
Nice. Okay. $40 physical damage on this on the structure. As you see Jack's tail collide, he winds it up and slams it into the side of the Durant hill. You see that half of it just collapses immediately, just turns to a sandslide, but the other half is still standing and does have entrances on it.
That works. Back over to Cassie. We're gonna try and hit the bugs.
Okay. Cassie is
little bit.
blind.
I'm gonna really try to hit the bug.
Okay, you can
Trust.
really try.
And really try not to hit Magnolia, who's standing right next to me while we're surrounded by the bugs.
Yeah, that would be a little hurtful.
Critical
That's
hit.
another
Nice. Okay. You hitting the same one that was in front of you, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want him dead.
So you swing your sword, and you hit this bug. How do you kill this Durant?
I'm trying to think of a creative way to I'm trying to think of a creative way to do it that is not just the same thing I did last time I critically hit. I think, like, swinging wildly, and then for just a second I can see the gleam of the sword in the light through all of the sand that has been caked on my eyes. There's so much sand. We're not even in a particularly sandy area. The ground is loamy. I don't know where they're getting all the sand. And then I, like, just tilt it and swing it straight down and chop off its head.
Nice. We hear the thunk as the heavy piece of iron rolls a couple of feet after being lopped off from the Durant, and it collapses.
Oh my god, that's
We-
so cool.
And then you rub away the rest of the sand, and you can see once more. And it's over to Magnolia.
I have a really weird question.
Sure.
So how big are their heads?
Maybe like 6 inches or so. I mean, they're a foot tall, so.
Okay, so like in the off chance, could you say that I could pick up the head and then chunk it at another Durant and do steel damage?
I wouldn't say steel damage, no. Um,
Dang.
but yeah, I would say they're probably like the size of like a cantaloupe, a small cantaloupe.
Like a cantaloupe.
Yeah, big grapefruit.
Shit's gotta be heavy though.
Yeah. I mean, it's only
I'm
a foot
actually
tall. It
going-
weighs 80 pounds.
Yeah, that's insane. I'm gonna ingrain, so
Nice,
it is
okay.
on myself.
Mm-hmm.
And it applies a coat to the user, which has the following effect: that I can't be pushed or pulled and cannot be switched out. I cannot be switched out. And at the beginning of my turn, I gain a tick of hit points.
Okay. Well, you still hit the button,
Let's see.
so it shows up in chat.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Sweet. Okay. So you use ingrain. What does sticks do?
I think Styx is probably continue to struggle on the Durant that's right next to him.
Critical hit.
Alright.
Oh.
That's a lot of fucking crits for this fight.
Is oh wait, 26. This Durant is rocky with his stance, but he is so close to going down. So close.
I'm so sad.
Like if you had done even one more point of damage with your razor leaf,
Oh,
you'd be down.
No!
I'm telling you, the one hit point, it matters.
Bro.
He's cracked. He's won. All right. You see Styx try and wrestle him some more, and he's got the Durant pinned down. He's like nipping at him, and then he gets back up, barely standing to his feet. And it's top of the turn order, and Jiji says, "How are we doing?"
We gotta smash
pretty
the
good.
nest, right?
Making progress.
Yeah, smashing the nets will make them stop coming out, but you're gonna
Yeah,
you're gonna
that.
have a problem till you get rid of that queen.
Yeah, well, one at a time, please. There's so
Okay.
many ants, and there's so much sand. Why is there so much sand? It's wet ground. There's fucking grass underneath us. Where are they getting the sand?
Okay, well, call if you need me.
Okay.
Clary, it's over to you.
Okay, well, I'm not going to kick this thing again. Um, we're just gonna do good old reliable water pulse on the Durant.
14, 27 special damage. Um,
One off from confusing it, too.
One off from confusing it.
Man,
Yeah, that was a big hit too. Yeah, I feel like Clary's frustration is slowly starting to build. She gathers up the water that's been thrown about, pulls it up from the soil and makes it dry out, and then slams it all down into this Durant right in front of her. And it is you still have Leo's action as well.
let's see. Leo is. Don't want to do that. I am. Can I hit it with a water gun, even if I'm right in front of it?
Yep.
Okay, then I will hit it with water gun to follow up the water pulse.
And a critical hit.
Let's
Holy
go.
shit.
Now,
Hell yeah.
is Leo going for lethal or non-lethal damage?
Lethal.
Lethal? Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Dan.
He fires a water gun, and it's just like a pressure washer. Just punches a hole through one side of the ant and outside the other.
Yo.
And there is a perfect hole that goes all the way through, and the ant just collapses.
Nice job, Leo.
You see him look to you, and his eyes open a little more, like his eyelids that are usually half open. He raises them a little bit, like shocked that you would say that, and then shakes his head, and then looks back towards the Durant. Over to
Right.
Will. Actually,
yeah.
sorry. Do you want to move anywhere?
I think yeah, I do want to move
Okay.
a little bit. Let me see. 1, 2. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna go over to where this is. So 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then we're here.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's it.
Nice. All right. So Clary, Leo, and Jack are all pushed up against the Durant Hill. Will and Thumper.
Alright, so this EOT, and I didn't use it last turn. I want the stinking ant dead. So aerial ace on the ant that is like barely on its last leg because it freaking hurt me. I want it gone.
Are you going for lethal?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you kill it? It's got 1 HP.
Kind of. Oh. Up in the air and then sort of land back down on it. Big stomp.
You jump
Squish
up
the
into
ant.
the air and then push yourself
Compliment
down
your
with a gust of
hand.
air.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And I
denting it in.
squished the ant.
Turned upside down like a
And then-
goldfish.
And then Thumper's gonna. He's liking the sound this thing is making, so he's gonna keep on pecking at this ant.
Okay.
Ding, 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 ding.
26 physical damage. All right, it's getting whittled down. It's
Mhm.
lower and lower. Still up, but it's taking more and more.
Getting there.
Okay.
I swear to God, this combat must sound horrible. I have no idea how Jiji is sleeping through this. On one side, there's a woodpecker hitting metal, and then there's like steel on steel from the sword slashes, and vice grips on armor, and there's crumbling rocks.
All right. So, it is up to the Durants now. The newest Durant that came out is going to move up as well. Claire, you see them forming sort of a defensive wall around the queen.
Queen,
The queen. We must protect her.
queen,
Um,
protect the queen.
let me roll for this one who's frozen. And Abner, after you ran away from that one who snipped at you, you see the one that you froze a few turns ago begin to defrost, and you hear the cracking of your ice crystals as it moves its legs and it shatters out of its ice shell, shakes it off, and it looks directly at you with furious eyes.
Uh-oh.
The one next to Tonka is going to attack with a vice grip. 9 to hit.
Yeah.
28 physical damage. It's normal type. The one by Thumper, he keeps getting hit over and over and over. He wants Thumper to be blind, so he is gonna.
One day perpetual blinding stew.
He throws sand in Thumper's eyes as Thumper continuously pecks. He just spits sand in his face, and Thumper has to wince as he's blinded. And then he fucking
Thumper
bolts.
has keen eyes.
Oh, he can't be
He's
blinded?
He's immune to the blind condition, but not total blindness.
Okay. So he fucking spits the sand in his eyes, and Thumper just blinks, and all of the sand goes off in 2 directions. He looks back at the ant. The ant looks fucking terrified.
Bang, 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 bang.
There's one last ant that is over by Cassie. It is going to use Fury Cutter on Cassie.
No.
2, it's gonna miss.
Haha.
Yeah, it tries to
Dumbass.
slash, and you just hear the scraping of metal on metal.
Ugh.
So those 2 up
That's all
there.
we've been fucking hearing.
There's the 2 up there defending the queen. They're not going to do anything. The one next to Tonka is attacked. The one next to Thumper has used sand attack. And then the one next to Cassie is attacked and missed. It is now over to Abner and Tonka.
You can freeze it again.
Let's see. Abner will move 3 spaces over. Target this one.
Look at the one by Tonka.
Yeah. Gonna hit it with that powder snow now. 7 to hit.
That'll hit. And so... not a whole lot of damage, but a little bit. It chills it over. You see a couple of ice crystals form and then slowly begin to melt. What does Tonka do?
We'll just go for a struggle attack. The exact same one. 12 to hit.
Okay. Struggle attack, 12 to hit. 23 physical. Another bonk as she brings down her hammer onto it. And you all hear like the sound of a bell ringing, just dong. Anything else for Abner and Tonka?
Nope, that's it.
Awesome. Okay. Over to Cassie and Jack.
So Cassie is actually going to sprint ahead. I'm not going to disengage. I'm just going to swallow the attack of opportunity.
It'll hit.
Ouch. Before I move, let's see how much damage I take. Just in case.
24 physical, which probably isn't a lot because this, I mean, just with your, actually that effect from Magnolia is already
Yeah,
worn
it's
off,
fine.
so.
Yeah, I'm taking that into account. Said 26?
24.
24. Oh, shit. There you go. Normal effectiveness. Actually take 8 damage from max health, so whatever. Anyways, 6 spaces ahead because I'm sprinting. 6. That's gonna be it for Cassie, but is there any way that I can prepare an attack for after one of the two beside Jack attack the nest?
Sure. What are you trying to wait to, like, coordinate
Yeah,
attack?
yeah, assurance does more damage if the target has already been attacked
Is it on the same
in that
round?
same round.
Oh, gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay. Sure. Actually, because it would be a new round, I'm gonna say, yeah, I would say you can. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna wait to do
Hold your
assurance
action.
until after. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then over to Magnolia and Styx. Magnolia, you have one Durant who's close to you. This Durant has not been touched yet. It is full health, and you've got Will and Styx there with you, but right now it's just you and that. Oh, I guess Abner's there, off to the left as well. But right now it's just you in that attack range of this Durant.
What does a tick of hit points mean? Because I need to gain that real quick.
It is 10% of your health. If you scroll up to where your health percentages are, it tells you that one of them is a tick.
Mm.
And I'll tell you which one that one is.
Okay. Sorry. Honestly, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna struggle against the ant.
Okay. What does your struggle attack look like?
Well, it's with my knife boots.
Oh, yeah.
So I
Forgot
think
about your
that
knife
I would
boots.
honestly just walk up and just kind of start like doing a little flurry of kicks to keep it on the ground type of thing.
Okay.
Um, it says AC is 5
Yep.
if using knife boots.
So you can change. Unfortunate. Yeah, you go to swing and kick it. As you kick the side of it, you just see the side of your blade scrape along the body of the ant, and you don't stick in the blade. No significant damage to it, and it stands completely still as it looks back to you.
I hate ants so much.
This is how I got about birds and pastel. It'll be okay.
I'm going to have Styx go ahead and also struggle and just try to. He's gonna walk up next to the Durant, and then he is going to just kind of like jump on it and wrestle with it.
Okay.
Wrestle!
That'll land.
Wrestle!
Max damage!
Max damage. Okay. So we finally have damaged this Durant. We got some numbers on the board. Anything else for Magnolia and Styx?
I think that I am actually going to move on the other side of the Durant,
Okay.
right in front of Abner.
Nice. All right. Over to
And that's it.
Clary. Top of the turn order, Jiji says, "You still good?"
Yep, we're getting there.
And another ant pops out.
Great.
Clary, can you roll me a perception check?
Yes, I can. Yeah, pull that up. Perception. 5.
5.
Yeah.
You don't really think anything of it. Maybe it's just the physical activity that you're partaking in, but it feels warm all of a sudden. You are sweating a little bit.
That's
I
probably fine.
I chalk it up to my body making up for the fact that my ankle is in pain, and don't worry about it for now. There's really a lot of ants over there.
If you
You
have a
know,
line attack now, would be great.
I
Yep.
don't know if let me see.
Cassie did also call out to you that Jack is holding a move to wait until you attack the hive.
Until Leo or Clary attack.
Okay.
Either of them.
Is Water Pulse isn't like a line attack, is it?
No, it's a single attack.
Hey.
Single target.
That's what I thought.
Uh-oh.
Well, I mean, let's see. Everyone's kind of starting to get like a little closer. So okay, so I'm gonna tell Leo to start watering down the hive. So Leo's gonna use water gun on the hive, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna use water pulse on the ant that's a few paces ahead of me.
Okay. All right. Let's roll for. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You know when you flood an anthill and you just
Yeah.
dump a bunch of water in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good, it's good. Yeah. All right, so that's water gun.
18
And then
special. And go ahead and roll for assurance terror for Jack.
Okay, I'm gonna have to take a second to change the damage base because it like doubles.
Okay. All right. Water pulse, and you do hit the one closest to you, Clary, with water pulse.
nice.
For a considerable amount too. That's not bad. Okay. And then assurance comes up. Dear God. 53 physical damage.
Holy shit.
53 physical
Oh,
on top of the 18 from the water gun. And the two of you, as Leo is firing water and just like garden hosing that other side of it, you see Jack jump up, do a front flip, and land with that spear tip of his head and puncture in the wall, and you see it start to crumble. And now the anthill is just a pile of wet mush.
Teamwork.
And then let me see if there's anything else I wanted to do. Well, how far can the ants move again?
They looked like they were moving about the same speed as you and Leo.
Damn.
And not to also backseat DM or play your character for you, but do remember that Leo has a fun little ability if you would like to use that.
A fun little ability.
Down at the bottom.
Look at through his abilities. Like, what the hell? At the bottom. Hold on. Little ability. Oh, the ability. Oh, do you mean the edge?
It's pretty close to that. It's let me scroll back down.
Dumb.
So immediately to the right of edges and features, the column that says abilities, it's right underneath water gun.
Oh. Intimidate. Oh. Okay, let me see. 1, 2. Yeah, that is right there. Yeah, I will go ahead and use the intimidate on that close one.
Okay. So, do you
13.
mind?
Okay.
Do you mind hitting that button? That way it pops up in chat.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. So after Clary, you hit that thing with your water pulse. It looks over towards you as it braces itself to protect its queen, and Leo gives it this smoldering stare that makes that Durant's eyes like widen up. All of these to this point have had like these very slim, focused eyes, but this one's eyes become wide and round. As it becomes flinched, and it's going to lose a combat stage in either attack or special attack, your choice. These things have been attacking, I will say.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it off attack.
Okay. So he has lower damage, number 8 does, because of Intimidate.
Okay. Cool. Since they can move about the same as us, I'm just gonna keep Clary there, and that's it for my turn.
Okay. Then over to Will.
Right. First things first, I'm gonna have Thumper. He's grumpy about the sand and everything. I'm gonna have him use not peck, but I'm gonna have you use echo voice. He's gonna scream at the
Okay.
ant.
After he gets sand in his eyes, he just starts yelling at the.
That's a 1.
That will not hit. I am so sorry.
I'll need.
Thumper begins. He opens up his jaw and screeches out at this thing, and the sound just dissipates around it, almost being absorbed by the steel body.
In that case, we'll stand where he's at and fire an arrow at the thing.
Okay.
Hey, 8
That'll
to
hit.
26. I don't have a whole lot of special damaging moves.
Did you increase the AC or the damage base to 5?
Yes.
Or okay, cool. So you stick the arrow and it hits it in one of its eyes and it has to close it shut. This thing is, you see that it is very, very weak, teetering. It's cracked its 1. Do you have anything else you want to do?
Not at the moment. No.
Okay, then it is over to the Durants now. Durant number 8 is he is frozen. The other 2 are going to keep their position, defending the queen. We have the 2 that are up here. There's one who wants Abner dead. He goes around the Durant and bolts towards Abner. He's using, tries to use vice grip, and as he's sprinting over to bite at you, Abner, you jump up and he sticks his mandibles directly into the dirt, and they get caught in a flat rock underneath you, the one that you're standing on, and he struggles to pull his head away before he finally does and falls flat. The other one is going to try and bite Tonka with a vice grip. Also critically failing.
God. This is the counter effect to all of those 20s.
Right. So this Durant tries to bite down on Tonka, and Tonka just sticks out the ice hammer and it bites onto it. And you see the tines of its mandible bend inward as it bites down too hard on a surface that won't break. The one that is by Thumper is gonna use. He's also gonna use Vice Grip. Panicked that it can't get away, and panicked that now Will and Thumper are focusing it. It's gonna try and get Thumper down so it can flee. So a 6 to hit with
hit.
Vice Grip. 28 physical damage.
All right. Mans is down.
So Thumper flips upside down like a goldfish, swirls in his eyes. The Durant scurries away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is fleeing for his life, trying to defend the queen and not get himself killed in the process. We have one more. This is the one that's being surrounded by Styx and Magnolia. It is going to turn to Styx, and it's going to use Fury Cutter.
Don't you touch my child.
For an 8 to hit.
Don't know.
26 physical damage. And that is super effective. So minus Styx's his defense, and then an extra 50%. So what does that be? It's 13, and then another 6. 19 damage is what he will end up taking after all calculations.
No! My boy!
He turns and he slashes into Styx. And Styx, you hear and he falls over. And you see like this chlorophyll sort of bleeding out from parts of it where the slashes are.
No.
The Durant looks to you, Magnolia, and he... Abner, it is your turn.
Kill him, Abner. You gotta kill him.
You might be muted, Abner.
So, I did some thinking about it,
Okay.
and what I realized was that I don't like how close that thing is.
A great thought to have.
So I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
I'm gonna move my whole 6 movement.
Well, remember, disengage only moves you 1 space. So unless you wanted to use your action 2 to move.
I am leaving. I am moving away
Okay.
over here.
Wait, that's what you meant?
Yeah.
I thought.
Disengage.
Oh.
So if you were to disengage, Cassie,
Yeah.
you would only be able to move 1 space away. And then you can use your shift action. You can either use your shift action to do the disengage and just move 1 space, and then use your action, or you could use your action to disengage and then use your shift to move.
That's what my plan was originally, but I thought I couldn't do that.
Gotcha.
Next turn. I'm just gonna try this because I don't know if this is actually gonna be effective on the steel type or not. We're gonna use Astonish on this one.
Okay.
There's my ants over here.
Does an 11 hit?
11 will hit. Yes. For 19 damage. Which one are you using it on? The one south or north of him? Of Tonka.
This one.
South?
Yeah. This one.
Okay. That will only come out to 1 total damage afterwards. His Tonka goes boo, and the ant sort of jumps a little bit.
Huh?
You hear Tonka laugh, and it sounds like the tinkling of icicles.
It's actually really cute.
All right. Anything else for Abner or Tonka?
No.
Okay. Over to Cassie.
Over to Cassie. seeing that there is only one ant on one side, Cassie is going to continue trying to sprint. There's just the clanging of metal as she's dun, dun,
Chink,
dun,
chink,
dun,
chink.
dun. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm bring it up around this side. And then Jack is also going. I don't think he's gonna have to sprint, actually, to try and get a hit off onto Queen.
And I will say that mound is now difficult terrain if you wanted to go over it, and if you have the Nature Walk grassland ability, you can treat it as normal terrain.
I don't know if he does. Let me check. He does not. He has cave and mountain. He's a rocky little guy. Oh, honestly, I will be able to do more going around it.
Okay.
Wait, if it's just terrain, can I just go over it? Or can I, like, attack over it? If I have a ranged attack?
It would have an increased AC on the other side or an increased evasion because it is counting as being on the other side of some sort of cover. So yes, you could, but there would be an increased AC for the target.
I think I would actually just still be better off going around.
Okay.
2, 3, 4. So he's up in front of her. And then I believe I'm 4 spaces away from. Yeah. He's going to use a Dragon Rage on the Queen. He's going to get mad at her. And that is 2 to hit.
2 to hit on the Queen.
On the Queen.
As you hit the Queen,
Queen.
she takes the she will dodge this hit. You see that the Dragon Rage, it comes out in like this bluish fire with orange outlines to the edges of the fire, and it hits the Queen, and you hear ding, 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 ding as she turns and rotates to Jack, and the Durant Queen is now added to initiative.
Oh.
As well, as this hits the Queen, you see every single Durant, the rest of you, you see that Durant, all of them crane their neck immediately in the direction of the Queen, all simultaneously.
Oh.
Is that all for Cassie and Jack?
I believe that's all I can do.
Okay, then over to Magnolia.
This is so tragic. Okay, I have.
It's distracted now.
I have a first aid kit. Does
Okay.
that alone help?
I think the first aid kit. Hold on. I'll look.
Oh, never mind. I had the first aid manual.
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay, well, I cannot heal my little friend.
Don't forget you can also, if you need healing, if you're low. Oh no, you're not. You're fine. Never mind. If you end up needing healing, don't forget you have the life force ability, so you can start gaining life back.
I just wish I could apply that to sticks.
Yeah.
I guess I will just have to struggle against the ant some more. So, because everything, I'm a little grass guy. I can't do anything to these guys.
Okay. I will say the one to your left, the one that's closest to Tonka, is also a little bit more weakened than the one that you just started attacking.
Okay.
Your struggle attack, you kick at it, and again, the blade just slides over the body of it. You just miss. Do you want to try anything else? Do you have anything else you want to do?
Like, do I need to stabilize Sticks or anything? Like, do I need to worry about him dying?
No. Not unless they start attacking
Okay.
Sticks. No.
Okay, then I think at the moment I'll stay where I am because unless I can try to disengage with this one and just move. Well, can I move right there? Since I'm not leaving its melee?
Where is right there?
Just one space.
Yeah, yeah, you could do that. That's fine.
Okay, then I'll stop there.
Okay. One second. Okay. So, top of initiative. That heat you felt before, Clary, Cassie, you now feel it too, and it is easily noticeable now. It's not coming from your own movements. It's not coming from your bodies. You see off to the side, off to your right, this Pokemon emerge and enter the fray. You see this red and yellow creature with a long snout, in these the smoke and these cinders emerging from its belly and its tail. Could the two of you who see this roll me a Pokemon education check, please?
Can
Okay.
I simply intuit what Pokemon it is
Yes.
with intuition?
Four.
You cannot intuit, but you could use your Pokemon education to know if you know what this is.
Probably not.
12.
12.
You-
I locked the fuck in.
You know that this is a Heatmore, and you knew what Durants are, so you know that the Heatmore is the natural predator of Durants, and likely has been drawn to this location due to the increased activity of Durants, all the ones popping out. So here is another Pokemon joining the fight.
Hey, that's probably good for us. That thing eats Durants. Oh. It also is fire type.
The Durant Queen had turned and rotated over to you, and over to
Wow.
Jack, and moves closer to him. And
Yeah,
as
man.
she skitters, she gets close. Actually, before she moves, you'll see that she's going to begin bobbing her body up and down, and moving it left to right, almost like she's limbering up. And she uses agility, increasing her speed by 2 stages.
Oh.
And then she'll move close to Jack. She's close. That'll be her turn. It is now over to Clary.
About how destroyed would you say this hive is right now?
It's entirely destroyed. It's just
It's fully done.
Yep, it's just a mound of mud right now.
Amazing. Okay. Let's see. I'm mm, Okay. I am gonna have Clary go help out with the queen. So I'm gonna move her. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess 6. Yeah, that should be good. Here. And then I will have her use Water Pulse on the queen.
Okay. Water Pulse on the Queen. 11 to hit, and 26 special damage.
Nice.
So you will hit, and after taking into account her defense, you have slammed in the water into her body, and as you do so, you hear a high-pitched screech come from all of the other Durants. All of them scream in unison, almost like a panicked response.
I like instinctively cover my ears and grimace.
You as you cover your ears and sort of squint and you look over and you see the Heatmore has this long tongue that comes out and he like licks his lips as he hears the screaming of the Durants.
That's fucking
That's
weird.
not terrifying at all.
He's not just hungry for them. He wants them to suffer.
And then meanwhile, I tell Leo to try and keep the smaller Durants nearby busy as much as possible so they don't back up the queen.
Okay.
And so he moved, well, actually, hold on. What's his? I don't want him to get bombarded with ants. Range 4. 1, 2, 3. You know what? Yeah, he's probably okay right there. I'll have him water gun the ant that's in the front still.
Okay. Critical hit with that water gun.
Oh,
You still going for lethal damage?
yes, of course.
You fire a perfectly quarter-sized hole through this thing's head, and it just drops.
Also, I love that, of course.
I feel like it's safe to assume he would probably always go for that lethal damage. Clary is very proud of him. She does not say good job like she did the first time. That was just more out of surprise than anything, but she sees what he's done over the remains of the ant pile and she gives a little nod in his general direction. You know, a little more reserved than the first good job.
His eyes sort of like they sort of scan over to you after he does that. He sees you nod, and then he just turns his gaze back to it. His facial expression doesn't change. Very nonchalant. Does he move at all, or is that it for Clary?
I think now that one of them is down, I'm gonna have him move a little closer. So I'll move him over just the one. And then that's it.
Alrighty. Now it's over to Will.
Alright.
Will Hadley? Hadley will.
Hadley
Yeah.
will.
Yeah. I'm gonna go over to Thumper. I'm gonna use this revive that I bought.
Okay.
Get him back up with 20 HP.
Oh, I just realized revives are going to be so much more useful in this campaign.
Oh yeah.
Yep. You just gotta watch your injuries is the big thing. Know when to run.
Yep.
No in a while.
There's all these Durants back here. But that guy is over there. Blinking, can Will Stu do anything after using the revive or no?
No, he has moved and he has acted.
Cool. All good.
Thumper can move and act, though.
Gonna have him move 1, 2, 3. That puts this ant within the range. It's at the last turn. Wait, never mind. Yeah, no, we'll have him do his range of 5 moves, and we're gonna have him peck.
Okay.
You getting this ant?
He,
4 to hit.
he runs up to the ant. He gets up after being knocked unconscious and immediately cranes his neck, turns his head at rapid speed towards that ant, and flies towards it, starts doing a spiral, and pecks directly into the thorax, or into the abdomen of this ant, and spears it into the ground. It is dead.
Jesus.
Thumper didn't hear no bell.
He was out for blood.
Mm-hmm.
They have something against each other.
Okay. It is now over to the Durant's turn. So these two up by the Durant queen. One is going to move back and defend the queen. And the other is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the most that he can do. Let me see. Attack range of 2. He's going to try and blind Jack. He's going to use sand attack. For 18 to hit. So Jack is blinded.
Fucking damn it.
Spits sand at it, and the queen looks to the ant and slowly nods, and you see that ant like blush a little bit, and then start like bouncing on his legs. You have the 3 down surrounding Tonka and Magnolia now. The one that is northmost of Tonka is going to... I think it's going to start using... it'll use Vice Grip. 16 to hit Tonka with Vice Grip. For 29 physical damage. The second one goes to hit with Vice Grip. Tonka is flanked, so does a 2-hit AC after subtracting 2 from Tonka's evasion. I don't think Tonka would have an evasion of 5. Yeah. Tonka has no evasion right now. So that will hit as well. 2 Fury Cutters, or 2 Vice Grips back to back. 29 physical for the first one, 34 for the second one. You still there, Possum?
Man.
Okay.
So, like, if you could, like, not do that, that would be really cool.
The last one is going to move up just a little bit and sandwich Magnolia between these two, and then begin using Fury Cutter.
No.
Actually, used Fury Cutter on Styx, I believe, last turn. So this is going to be the second swing of Fury Cutter. 11 to hit you.
No.
Number going up. 31 physical damage on this one.
Lovely. Okay.
say bang, owie.
I'm just like hovering over sticks to make sure that he doesn't get hurt anymore.
Okay. That is
And how much was that
actually.
one?
I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I forgot about something. Heal yourselves back that damage that you just took. Both Tonka and Magnolia. The Durant closest to Magnolia disengages. One, and then runs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same with the one closest to Tonka will disengage on the side of Magnolia. Will provoke an attack for Magnolia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then disengage.
Do
1,
I?
2, 3, 4, 5. You can use a struggle attack to try and hit the one that did provoke from you. I totally forgot what I was saying. Whenever the Durant Queen got hit, whenever they craned their neck, they are bolting to defend the Queen. You end up actually that one would have been, it doesn't provoke flanking from Tonka since it disengaged. You will miss your struggle attack. I am sorry.
It's okay.
You have rolled 6 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Okay, so those guys flee. Possum, you did heal back Tonka, right? Good deal. Good deal. Okay. So they are fleeing to get back. They have used their action and movement to move and disengage. That's fine. The one who did blind Jack still did that though. They're up there defending. It is over to Abner and Tonka now.
Why, perchance, are the ants running? Whatever could be causing that? Let's get closer and find out. There. We go move right there. I mean, we can. Do you think we would be able to see what's going on around the corner of this anthill?
I would say you from where you're at, you can intuit what it is. Like you could tell that they're over there fighting, right? But you can't see on the opposite side of the anthill very well. The Durant Queen is not taller than the mound, so you just know that there's more combat going on over there. You do see that the mound has been destroyed, and you can tell and you know that whenever the queen got hit, that all of the other ants started bolting back towards the hive, towards the colony. Jiji also told you that you're going to have trouble until you defeat the queen.
Gotcha. Alright, well, that'll be that.
Okay, so they just moved?
Yep.
Okay. It is now the Heatmore's turn. The Heatmore, he has just entered this area. He sees his food, so he starts running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna actually sprint and get another 2 steps closer. He's going for that one that's in front of Thumper.
Ooh.
That's the closest
The one
one.
that's already dead?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It
He's
is
not
now
gonna help us much.
Cassie turn.
A Cassie turn! Okay, first, before I decide what to do with Jack, I'm gonna have Cassie go up and around. I'm gonna stay in this guy's little melee range here, but I want to be on the opposite side of the queen so that hopefully we can flank her in the coming turns.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try and take a wounding strike on the queen.
Okay.
Wounding.
Can you tell me, describe for me what the wounding strike looks like?
Cassie is gonna like try and run the sword along the side of the queen lengthwise and open up a large gash. It's wounding strike's supposed to have a lower AC than my normal struggle attack.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it's indicative of you having a better handle on things.
God fucking damn it.
Okay.
Not that great of a handle on things.
So you swing around, and as you go to swing your sword for the wounding strike, you see that that Durant that had spun around to spit at Jack sees you swing the sword, and it jumps and catches the blade between the plates of its body, and then uncoils itself to release the sword and drops down. It has blocked your attack against the queen.
Rude. Okay, well. And then, is Jack still blinded?
Jack is still blinded until the end of this turn. So you can still attack, it's just a -6 to the hit.
Did the... No, I'll just save that for when I can land a hit with Cassie.
Okay.
Can't do Iron Tail again, that's one scene. I guess it's gonna have to be Dragon Rage.
Are you targeting the queen?
On the
queen.
On the queen.
The queen.
The queen. That is a 7 to hit.
7 hit. All right. They lose 15 hit points.
Aha. And now I'm going to mute myself so that I can fix the fact that my mic is falling on me.
All right. So Jack blows out this the draconic flame onto the queen. The other Durant looks in panic as his queen has been damaged. He wasn't able to block the attack from both sides. It is over to Magnolia now. Magnolia, the ants are running away from you. They have left you be. And finally, it is just you and Styx.
I don't have anything to help.
That is unfortunate.
So I can't do anything. So all I've got are me and my struggles, okay? And so I'm going to run over to Will
and struggle attack.
and struggle attack. No. 5, 6. Okay. I'm just gonna run a little bit ahead of Will so that I could try to go attempt to help to the best of my ability.
Okay.
That is all that I can do. So.
Okay, it's top of initiative. You guys still need anything? Are you good?
There's another
it's starting
Pokemon.
to look a little rough.
Huh. Oh, that's just a Heatmore. You're fine. Don't get in his way.
Okay.
He's hungry. Aren't you, boy?
see
And you
that.
see the Heatmore look over at Jiji and look really weirded out.
I was gonna say that's really weird coming from a Pokemon to a Pokemon.
But the Heatmore's tongue flicks out one more time. And all right. It's gonna be the Durant Queen now. The Durant Queen looks down to Jack.
Oh no. Willem Dafoe meme.
Oh no. Okay. This Pokemon is going to lift up its head, and it's going to bite down with Metal Jaw.
Oh no.
For a 3 to hit.
Let me check really quick. Just about hits. And how much damage was that?
44 physical damage.
Well, you see he has a defense of 11. 33 physical damage.
33. And it's steel
so
type.
Jack definitely goes down.
Jack goes down. As you see,
I don't know how dragon and steel interact.
it's neutral.
Okay.
You see the Durant queen chomps down on Jack, and you hear the shing, almost like imagine like hedge clippers, how they come together, the shears of. And as the mandibles close in on Jack, your heart stops as you see the force that is put behind that attack, and you worry for Jack's safety as his body goes limp and falls to the ground.
How fucking dare you!
She starts rotating and turns to you, and then lets out this large hiss at you, to which all of the other Durants join in unison.
Cassie like narrows her eyes and holds the sword out in front of her.
Clary, it is your turn.
Okay, let's see. 1 second. We've got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. Okay. So I'm gonna have both Leo and Clary move so that they're both flanking the queen.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. I guess here. Then right there. And then they're both going to use their water abilities. So water pulse and water gun on her at the same time. So Leo in the back, Clary in the front.
Okay.
Oh, is she not flanked now?
She is flanked, yes.
Yeah. Alright, so water pulse. And then water gun.
Both hit for 22 and 23 damage, respectively.
Nice. And then, yeah, that's their turn.
She is looking rough already. It's now over to Will.
She's
All right. Gonna have Will move 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna shoot an arrow at this Durant.
At the Durant that's sort of lagging behind in between Magnolia and Tonka.
Yeah. That's a 4.
4 will hit. 21 physical. Okay. What about Thumper?
Gonna have Thumper move over a couple spots. I don't think I'm gonna have him do anything though. Kind of just gonna get him away from the heat more.
Okay. All right. Then it is over to the Durant's turn. Durants are going to run closer to the queen. 4, 5, sprinting. 6, 7. Nobody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
7, huh?
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So there are 2 now on Leo. Only one is able to attack. It's the one that is directly south of Leo. They are going to try and use a Fury Cutter on him.
Bruh.
19 to hit.
Oh no.
Bruh. How dare you? Alright. Let me do
Or-
math.
It's 27 physical damage is how much Leo will take.
Bruh. Okay. 27. Oh, wow. That was exactly half.
Then The one north of you, Clary, is going to try and bite at you, since you and Leo have both moved up to attack the queen. He's going to try and use vice grip on you.
Oh.
He's aiming for that hurt ankle that you had and bites
What
down
the hell?
right onto it for 30 physical damage.
Oh, ow. Shit! What the
Oof.
You see that as he bites down on the swelling, blood begins to seep out and it drips from his mandibles. I think that is all of the still living Durants. So now it's over to Abner and Tonka.
All right. Once again, we move closer. 3 spaces for Tonka. He will move right there. And let's see. Probably by next turn, I'll be able to see what's going on over there. Have I? Well, no, it's behind that tree. I wouldn't be able to see the.
You can see the heat more, yeah.
Oh hell yeah! That's a big old Pokemon right there.
You see it step forward, and it sends out this long, sticky tongue and wraps up the Durant, and then it opens up its jaw and swallows it whole. You see its gut begin glowing yellow like a blast furnace, and he blows a spew of fire straight up into the ground, into the air. This Durant is gone, and he's gonna move up, getting close to that Durant that is now closest to him. So you have the Heatmore now near the hive. It is now Cassie's turn.
Shit, I can't get around to Jack without taking a couple of attacks of opportunity. So I just have to hit her and hope that there's fewer ants next time. And I already used my wounding strike last turn, so I can't do that again. Struggle.
4 to hit. And she is flanked, so that's an even better chance to hit, which allows you to hit.
Yay! 25 physical.
25 physical. She is still up. Does Cassie do anything, or does she stay still?
She just like bonk pommel strikes the queen on her head. It doesn't do much because it's metal, but bonk. That's it.
All right, over to Magnolia.
Okay. Well. Let's looks like I'm gonna be just moving, so I'm going to run straight forward.
Zoom.
There you go.
You sprint past Will and Thumper. Did you? Was that with a sprint, or was that just your regular movement?
That was my regular movement.
You can move another half if you use your action to sprint. So that'd be another 2 spaces.
Okay. I will go over there then.
Okay. You move off to the left, close to the destroyed hive, and next to one of the Durants that's still healthy. Is now the Durant Queen's turn. Top of the turn order. You guys see the mound begin to move as if in approximately 6 seconds another Durant would burrow its way out of the hive.
Oh.
It is the Durant Queen's turn. I'm gonna roll a d6. I'm gonna roll a d6 to keep this fair. Leo is 1 and 2. Cassie is 3 and 4. Clary is 5 and 6. Cassie, it's you.
Oh.
Damn.
The Durant Queen looks to you, Cassie, chomps her jaws.
It just palms the pommel strike.
And she is going to use Fury Cutter. Critically failing.
Oh,
El Bozo.
She goes to chomp down on you, slashing with her sharp mandibles, and you parry with your sword, mimicking one of the motions that you saw Sir Dermot use as he was showing off some of his moves down in the Bloodworks. You parry this attack, and you all hear the scrape of steel on steel as the Queen Ant's head points straight up after being parried. It's now Clary's turn.
Okay. Let's see. I think Clary's gonna keep using Water Pulse. Well, actually, no. A liar. Clary's gonna heal herself with Aqua Ring.
All right.
Oh, real quick.
Okay. At the beginning of your turns, you are healed a tick of hit points. So next round, you'll get 10% of your HP back. That is your action. You can still move, and you still have Leo's actions too.
Yeah. Let me think. I think I'll have Clary back off a little bit while she's healing. So, 2, 3, 4.
I will warn.
Oh boy.
If you want to move, I would recommend using a disengage, because you're about to provoke an attack of opportunity from the Queen and that Durant to the north of you. There's not really a safe place for you to disengage from, but if you did move like back into the right, you'd be close to a Durant that has been weakened, and that would be the only one that you're in melee range of afterwards.
Back into the right.
Yeah. With a disengage, you can only move one space, but you wouldn't provoke AOs from the Queen or this other Durant, these two.
Okay. Is there, I just say I disengage, I don't need to actually
it would be
disengage?
It would be your shift action to do so, but you can only move one square if you do that.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, I'll disengage then and probably move back. So one square is. Oh, did you already do it for me?
Yes, it did.
Oh, okay. Okay, then that's that. And then Leo, what's your health looking like, buddy? That's like exactly half. Well, he's pretty brave. I'll have him do a little acrobatic shit on the Queen.
Okay.
Stunting on her.
17.
Yeah. Goddamn.
Okay, Leo.
How does Leo win this?
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So he's gonna do kind of the same thing he did when he did acrobatics earlier. But he's gonna get kind of fancy with it because he's feeling pretty fly about himself right now. So he like launches himself in the air and does like a little twirl, and then like hurtles downward at like high velocity towards the Queen's head.
You see like a water mock cone. There's like a water mock cone as he comes down, and just like there's a huge boom that erupts from Leo and the Queen. Several impact frames and stuff. As the Queen's body goes flat against the ground. There's a huge dent in the top of her head. It's concave. and Leo stands atop her body. You see all of the Durant's eyes widen, and they freeze in place. It is now Will's turn.
Alrighty. Doo-doo. I'm gonna have him move. I'm gonna have him lob an arrow at the queen.
The queen is unconscious,
Oh, unconscious. Never mind.
or unless you wanted Leo to kill, which is also fine.
I mean, I think that'd be pretty fun. I think
Okay.
I think you can kill her.
Okay. Yeah. The queen is dead. Let me.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
A little fun to kill her.
Let me goldfish her.
He has no qualms about that, guys.
well, in that case, I'm gonna shoot an arrow at one of these two Durants here.
Okay.
Survival of the fittest.
Dink. Arrow does hit, bounces off. You deal a little bit of damage.
I'll Thumper follow kind of over next to me, and then I'll probably call it there.
Okay. So now the Durant's turn. The Durants, in rapid succession, begin to flee. We'll start left. So the one closest to Leo is going to move towards the hive. Does Leo want to use an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Okay. You roll me a struggle attack.
Struggle. All right, Leo, where's your struggle? There it is.
That will hit. It only does 2. That is okay. That Durant is going to burrow.
No.
And the same will happen here. Leo's already used his. They burrow. The one closest to Cassie is going to flee. Cassie, do you want an AO?
Yes. Absolutely, I do.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da.
5.
5 to hit.
You will hit. But it's not enough to down him. He flees and gets back into the colony. Clary, the one next to you, is going to flee. Would you like to take a swing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Struggle.
It'll hit.
This one's about to take.
Damage. Only takes 1. So he's able to get away. And then
Yep.
Magnolia, would you like to?
Yes, please.
Struggle. You kick it, and we just hear a ding, and nothing happens as it goes back in there. I'm so sorry.
Heat more not get one?
Yeah, the Heatmore. You're right. The Heatmore would get 1. No, it's
God damn.
correct.
Cringe fail heat more.
So the all of the Durants escape.
Oh,
no,
well.
4, 5. Okay. We're out of combat effectively. So this is where Jiji is gonna. Huh? Did you guys do it?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That Heatmore still looks pretty hungry though.
Cassie's gonna step over the body of the queen to go to her Pokemon.
The Heatmore looks at you, standing in the way of you and the queen, and you see its eyes narrow, and the flames that were growing in its belly grow hotter.
Chill out. I just want Jack. I hit Jack with a little revive, if I
Okay.
could.
He goes. And
Does
pops back
he?
up. Yeah, he does.
Okay.
And then immediately just rotates 180 degrees. Flips over the x-axis.
If I could still move, since we're not in combat, I will get us both out of the way now.
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
I skedaddled over to Sticks.
Okay. You run over.
Let me check how much the revive gets you up.
It puts you at 20.
Oh, hell yeah.
What is everyone else doing? You can see that the Heatmore wants to eat the queen.
I don't care.
You can do whatever he wants.
He can do. Yeah, I was like, he can hang out. He can do whatever his little heart wants.
I got enough HP to get in his way.
Now, you guys can let him do whatever he wants if you want, but, I figured you'd, after all your hard work, want something to show for it. Did you know that you can make weapons out of Pokemon?
I have changed
No.
my opinion.
All it took was the prospect of loot.
Can I loot one of these Durant for something? I don't know what we can do as far as arrows.
We'll follow, before you start moving, we'll still follow our turn order. So
Gotcha.
Abner, what are you doing?
Abner gonna move over to these two downed ants down here.
Dead ant. Dead ant. Dead ant. Dead ant. Dead ant.
I take it back. I do no such thing.
Would not want to be the Pink Panther.
No.
What kind of animal is the Pink Panther?
Oh no, a cheetah or something. Anyway. Yeah, he's gonna start examining this thing. I don't think Abner would have seen one of these out in the Poke Wilds in the modern era.
Okay. What exactly are you trying to learn from it?
I'm gonna start just seeing where this armor of this thing, the chitin, starts clicking together, like how its shell is made, in a way.
You see that there is like an overlapping plating of iron, similar to how normal plate mail would be. And there's still joints and hinges and things. Huh?
Think I could make a wheelbarrow out of this?
Maybe not
What?
one. They are only like a foot tall, so probably not just one. No.
It's not out of the realm of possibility,
Yeah,
though.
it's not out of the realm of possibility, but I mean, you probably need more than one Durant.
I was gonna point that out.
We can make a wheelbarrow out of these.
Guys, I think I could make a wheelbarrow out of these.
What? Huh? What the fuck are you talking about?
You're over there.
So the Heatmore is gonna run up to the queen and wrap its tongue around it. He's not able to swallow her this turn, but it is now Cassie's turn.
I'm gonna just do a little step around Jack here. Hello. Actually, I'm gonna get behind him. I'm gonna flank his ass. And guess what? It's every other turn. Wounding strike.
Crit fail.
No! No!
Wow.
If not for the flank, you would have missed. So you do
I'm a strategy master.
24 physical damage, and he takes a tick of hit points. So then nice.
And then,
okay.
because he has been injured this turn, and he is within melee range of Jack, he's also going to be hit by a DB12 assurance. Hopefully. That is a 7 to hit.
7 to hit for 40 physical damage. Uh,
Whacked his ass.
just immediately,
Strategy master.
immediately he takes an injury off of this, and he's already looking low after that. He's fucking, you beat the shit out of him. And his eyes widen, he lets go with his tongue, and his head cranes over to the two of you. Magnolia, it is your turn.
Okay.
I really attempted him into the body of the queen and then looped around him and beat the fuck out of him.
You cradling your sweet baby boy because you don't have healing items right now?
Yeah, and I'm gonna
Okay.
ask Abner, do you have any bandages or a potion or anything?
He's gonna start digging through like his bags.
Digging in his butt, twin.
Damn you, I say.
Like I'll make a wheelbarrow out
what?
of this. Scratch.
You know what? No, I don't. I don't have that.
Just processed what the fuck you said.
If you said no because he decided to do that, I'm gonna be a little cross with that. I do nothing but cradle my sticks because I'm not gonna go fight because I'm a plant person and forest fires. So
over to
you can go ahead.
Clary.
You said on this next turn I healed by 10%.
Yes, yeah, you heal 1 tick.
Okay. 1 tick. What's 1 tick? What? What?
Right underneath that section for HP, it says HP markers, and I give you some quick reference. The 1/10 is 1 tick, so you would heal for 6 HP, and I got you updated for you.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Okay. So the creature is still there. The creature. I'm gonna. Clary's still kind of in pain, bro. She's kind of sick of this. She's ready for it to please be over. So she's gonna spray the thing down with water pulse a little bit, because maybe that'll combat the heat of it. I don't know. And maybe it'll just leave.
9, 28 water damage. 18, and then another 50%, so 29. You knock this thing unconscious. You spray it down with water, and you hear tss as the steam is released from it, and all of that yellow light that was coming out of it like a blast furnace dims back down to just fur, and he collapses down, and he is unconscious. We are now out of combat. Congratulations, you have solved my Durant puzzle.
Hey,
Your puzzle?
I'm so
My-
happy.
My puzzle.
You call that a puzzle?
So Jiji sees you guys take down the heat more. He's like, "Yeah, kick his ass. You
Thank
should
you,
you should take his stuff too. He's made out of stuff."
I love
You're so
you
wise.
much.
You're so wise.
Waste 300 bits.
Yeah, I guess Clary's gonna like stagger forward to start collecting the goods, because she'll be damned if they did all this for no payoff.
Hell yeah. Okay. So do you want to try and harvest these things here, which will make it lighter, or do you want to gather the bodies and carry the whole bodies and try and salvage them elsewhere?
What are we thinking, guys?
We could make a wheelbarrow out
You can make it- He's like, "You guys aren't laughing about the wheelbarrow idea now, are you?"
And all that mad shit until it was handy.
You guys all sort of walk around, drag the bodies into place. They're heavy. Each of these Durants weighs 80 pounds. So you guys are dragging them for the most part, using one or two people to carry them over, because a lot of you guys are weakened and hurt. Magnolia, you've got sticks carried around with you, but all in all, after all the damage was done and the Heatmore ate one of the Durants, you have 4 Durants, 1 Heatmore, and 1 Durant Queen that you can loot. Do you want to, now that you have this totaled up, do you want to try and carry these with you, or do you want to just here?
Hey, Jiji, how far away from the keep?
You guys, from the keep. Well, we could probably get there by sundown, but maybe a little after dark if we're carrying these guys.
I do think that if we just leave, they will not be here when we come back.
Oh God, no. Absolutely not.
Yeah. No.
Nope, they're made out of stuff.
He keeps
And
saying
people
that.
like
What does he
stuff.
mean by that?
You know, resources and
Like
materials.
stuff as in matter? Like
Yeah.
atoms?
Well, no, they're made out of stuff that you can make into other stuff.
Do you know what an atom is, Jiji?
Yeah, it's my friend.
You
Adam.
have a friend named Adam?
Yeah. He was the
Okay.
first guy ever.
How fucking old are you?
Huh?
He was the first guy ever.
Did I ever get my hands on smithing tools?
Imagine getting jumped by a bunch of time travelers and one of them says, make a wheelbarrow out of them.
Oh, thank you.
Did you buy smithing tools?
I'm just trying to remember if I did.
I don't know if you did. I don't see it in your gear, so I'm gonna say no.
Damn. Alright.
Yeah, you could try harvesting them here. It's gonna be a harder DC. Or you could drag them somewhere and either store the bodies or try and trek the hour and a half back to King's Watch and have somebody else do it for you, but you'd have to pay them.
What would be the related skill?
It would be a survival skill check.
Looks around. Am I doing this then?
Do you know how to survive?
Do I know how to survive?
Well, that makes you better than me.
He's like, Cassie, I just try to make a wheelbarrow out of these things. Of course I know how to survive.
Do you want me to make a separate check for each of these?
We'll do a separate check for each of the 3 categories. So make me 3 checks. 1 for the Durants, 1 for the Heatmore, and 1 for the Durant Queen.
Alright, these are in order then.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're going to secure the parts for each one. I'm gonna go ahead and add to your sheet, and I'm gonna put this in the notes section for you. So let's put Pokemon parts. You have Durant. Oh. Durant times 4, Heatmore times 1, Queen Durant times 1. You have the necessary parts out of all of them. And after you do that, Jiji gets right up next to you, Abner. And he turns his head, like his noodle neck, and points his face right towards you, and you smell his hot dog breath.
Oh.
Hot dog breath?
And he says, yes, slay, queen.
What?
And he looks back towards the mutilated corpses. I told you they were made out of stuff.
What are you talking about?
Well, you slayed the queen, you see.
Do you know what that means, Jiji?
Yeah, it means regicide.
No. Are you in the community? You know, like,
Huh?
are you? I'll go play with the mud made out of the nest.
All right. So you guys are bruised, battered, scratched up, and Gigi says, "You guys did great today. We are gonna go and hashtag serve it up at our Dragon's Blood Keep, okay?"
What? How the fuck do you know what a hashtag is?
What do you think a hashtag is?
Huh?
What is a hashtag?
What
What
do
are
you
you-
think?
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna fucking
Oh,
lose it.
man.
Am I crazy? Am I insane? Am I the only person hearing him
What are
say
you-
these things? He should know that.
What are you talking about, Claire?
What?
What did you hear him say?
Did no one else hear him say hashtag?
I fucking heard it.
Huh?
Oh, no, I'm
Abner,
disgusted.
Abner will look up, covered in the gristle of these corpses that he has harvested.
Covered
What?
in bug guts.
What? Huh?
Yeah, you're covered in like this cobalt blue ichor. It's got like a metallic sheen to it.
If he said something, I was too busy trying to make a wheelbarrow out of these.
Mr. Hadley, you heard that, right?
Do what?
Huh?
Damn it!
Gaslight.
Eh,
Yes.
All right. Gigi
Maybe
leads
we're
you
not
as
crazy.
he sort of slugs through the tall grass and through all the trees. He leads you back to Dragon's Blood Keep, and it is after dark at this point, as it took Abner some time to break down the Pokemon, take their parts, and stuff them away in a pack. But you do make it back to the keep. It's probably about 10 o'clock. Yes.
Is the nest made of stuff?
The nest is not made of stuff. It is just made out of dirt, spit, and sand.
So I was just playing in the mud.
Yeah, you just
I
playing in
think
the mud.
it makes my wounds feel good.
You rub dirt in the wound.
Yeah.
You make
It'll
it
make me stronger.
back to the keep, and you enter, and Emmett greets you. And as he opens the door, and he's doom, doom, doom. He opens up the second door for you, and as he does, he lifts up a tray, and he holds out a sheet of brownies that he had made. You see that on top are these small little you see like these little clusters of dough, almost like blondies, where it's chocolate on the bottom and then like doughy on top. Could anyone who partakes in these blondies make a Pokemon education check?
I'm gonna get in there with my dirt fingers.
Oh,
Oh.
You better take food before I can.
Pokemon education.
Educated about Pokemon.
2.
Will and Clary, the two of you notice something about these blondies, and as the others are chowing down into their desserts, you realize that the top halves of these blondies are parts of Fido.
Oh
Oh
Oh.
no!
No.
no! I don't know that
I
though.
want to partake. I don't want to
Um,
partake.
Clary, upon noticing this, she has not taken a bite yet. She realizes this and sort of gently sets it down a little distastefully and says, I think I'm not hungry.
Oh, that's
I'll
what a
also be
Fido
like,
looks
yeah,
like.
it's like it's sweet tooth kind of not on today.
Continues on eating.
Casper
I don't
says,
know what happened.
"Oh, stop being such a prude. You don't kill the
rude.
Fido to retrieve its pastries, you just simply shear it.
Oh.
Then you see the
Fido in there?
poltergeist emerge from the floor beneath the stairs. I swear, I cannot believe Arturo believes you to be the Prophetic Five.
That was such a tiny sound. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but it was hilarious.
This is really funny.
I'm gonna just continue to eat food.
Your quarters have been cleaned, and you all have baths drawn. Please take them immediately. You stink.
I look down at my mud fingers that are now covered in brownie and blondie and a little bit of my own blood.
Looks
Yes?
at
I'm gonna.
looks at the two-tone blue that is my skin and the cobalt blood that covers me. Yeah.
Is there a way that I could heal Sticks?
You just need to rest.
Oh no, this is me talking.
Oh.
I'm talking to the butler.
I do not have any healing
Butler.
items for you, no. Just give him some time to rest. Take him to bed. Perhaps groom him.
Okay. I can do that.
The butler.
Yeah,
a bit
I'm
from
calling
Lego
him the
movie.
butler. He'd be
There
acting
are
like
two
it.
T's.
Yeah.
Butler.
Yeah, there's a bit in the Lego Batman movie where Alfred breaks into his computer because the password is Alfred the Butler,
Nice.
and then he loses it. How did you guess the password? It was Alfred the Butler. Ha 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 ha!
Casper sinks into the floor and disappears. He's frustrated and annoyed. You all settle
He's
in.
frustrated and annoyed.
And you rest for the night, all tired from your training today. And Jiji visits each of you one by one in your rooms after you've bathed and you've gotten into your jams and you're ready for bedtime. He approaches each of your doors with a candlestick and a nightcap. Who goes there?
Who goes there, Sarah?
And he gives you each a compliment. He tells all of you that you did great today. And not only does he just give you that you did great today, but he seems to mention something that you each did in combat that you're curious as to how he even knew that, because he didn't seem to be awake for any of it. But even despite napping during the entire thing, he was paying attention. And he compliments each of you on something important that you did during the battle. And then he heads downstairs and curls up on the rug in front of the door and goes to sleep. You all settle in, you rest through the night, and you may heal yourselves to full and heal 3 injuries.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
In addition, you all can get 165 experience for your Pokemon.
Well,
Oh,
And
okay, hold on.
and 3 trainer experience.
I'm
I
so
can't go any higher. You gotta stop giving us shit.